What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Hobby Goblin's Cave Reps here at Counterspell Games in Jacksonville, Florida. We're back at it tonight with another battle report. Tonight we're kicking off our competitive night of the week. Wednesday every week, we're going to be putting together matchups with lists that we would be comfortable taking to a tournament. And that's what you're going to see here tonight. We've got Dan with his beloved Space Wolves, and then we've got John with these terrible, terrible Tau. No bias. Going to be a great match. Definitely super excited to see all of you guys are here for it. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let's get right into it and have a look at those lists.
The villain! Bringing Tau Empire, as Hosen said, my absolute favorite faction, the faction I started playing. Loved the mecha battle suits, so, you know, it's just who I am. Bringing Tau, I've got 4 Crisis teams. 3 of them are forgetting the name now, Star Scythe. Hey, it's right there on the screen. 3 Star Scythes, 2 of them with flamers, 1 of them with burst cannons. 2 of them will be led by a commander, 1 enforcer, 1 cold star. And then I have a fusion crisis squad led by none other than Commander Farsight. And then I have a castle of big mechs led by Shadow Sun. She's going to be surrounded by 3 Ghost Keels and 2 Riptides. Just a whole lot of armor and shooting. And then I've got a few tactical units, some Kroots, and some 3-pack of 3 stealth suits. You know, got to do objectives and guide, I guess. So yeah, that is the Tau tonight.
All right, going right into the Space Wolves. What's going on, everyone? Welcome, chat.
Oh.
Tonight, I am bringing the Champions of Russ, of course, because I don't bring anything else. I got the Bjorn the Fell-Handed hanging out. Murderfang, of course. I have Ragnar leading 6 Blade Guard veterans packed up inside an Impulsor. I have a Wolfguard battle leader and a Wolf Lord on Thunderwolf leading 6-pack of Thunderwolf cavalry. So a big old brick of 6 and 8. And then I have 2 units of infiltrators. I have 1 big 10-pack of Blood Claws led by Ulrich the Slayer. I have 3 5-packs of Assault Intercessors, a 5-pack of Fenrisian Wolves, and last but not least, a little Ballistus Dread to maybe poke some holes into those vehicles. We'll see how that works out.
Wait, you have shooting? What?
A little bit.
That sounds great. Definitely some hardy lists. Could have put up a pretty decent showing at a tournament for sure. We're going to see how they do tonight against these age-old foes. A classic cave rep matchup here.
Going back to episode 1 with this one.
You got it.
Julian.
Absolutely.
That's true.
Let's have a look at these missions we're playing tonight.
Julian's probably sleeping.
Tonight we're playing mission L, so L stands for John. We got Search and Destroy. Tonight, deployment zones here. And then we have Take and Hold, so hold 1, 2, 3, 5 points each up to max of 15. And Hidden Supplies means that center objective got split into 2, so we have even more objectives to score. We'll see how that works out. Big score tonight.
Yep. Primaries should be full on both sides.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
If I survive.
Yeah, primary can be kind of tough for Tau, but we'll see. Yeah, I can never really tell if the extra objective helps or doesn't, because it definitely makes it harder for me to deny your primary. Yeah. And it's never a guarantee that I'll be able to hold on to my primary just because there's an extra objective. You know,
right.
A little 50-50 on it.
Well, we've got our mission laid out. We've got our lists on display here. I think it is now time that we, of course, thank all of you guys hanging out, watching the stream with us, tuning in, saying hello. We got a lot of people in chat already. Great to see everyone. We definitely appreciate the support. Just tuning in does wonders for the algorithm. If you'd like to help even further, adding videos, comments to the videos on demand, you know, sharing the videos with your friends, and of course, making sure you've got yourself subscribed, if not already. All of those are great ways to really help us grow. Speaking of helping us grow and an immense amount of support, we've got to take our hats off to the Gob Squad. The Gob Squad has done an immense job of really helping provide for the stream, helping us grow, improve the quality of the content via basic interaction, as well as, you know, financial contribution that's helped us with different equipment transactions and collaborative opportunities. So we just can't say thank you to the Gob Squad enough. We really, really appreciate all that you guys have done to help grow the channel. So, with that, we hope you guys are enjoying our new lineup, our new schedule, including our members-only games on Sunday nights. Sunday nights. And of course, we'll be kicking
Monday
off our
Eve.
members-only art stream tomorrow night. Kind of shifting that from everybody to just the Gob Squad. So we definitely hope to see all of you guys there. Thank you again for tuning in and all of the support. Well, boys, it's that time.
Let's see it.
Who wants to go first?
I want Dan to go first.
Yeah, I want to go second. I don't want your uppy downy stuff to affect me turn one.
I could definitely use that turn 1.
I know.
Well, whoever rolls highest has to go first. Let's see it.
Hadouken!
That's a 5.
That's pretty high.
All right.
All right.
Check that dice tray, that dice box for me, please. All right.
We're sans dice tray at the moment.
Quick fix.
Producer killed
We're so
everything,
good at
just
this.
all of it. Just
Forgive Jacob.
we have an
He's behind
intern
the
working the
table.
computer. We pay him nothing, and it shows.
All right.
Snuggles.
We're going to try it again here.
He gets paid in hugs.
There we go.
Yay!
Back in business, boys.
All right, if you'll do me a favor and cut. Start the violence with a cut.
Take my power axe and cut it.
Exactly.
Scout moves?
Yes, I was about to say, I think there's a few things we need to do. Do you have any scout moves?
I got none.
I technically do, but I think I'm good. Well, here, actually.
And also, I am going to mention I'm starting with the Saga of the Warriorborn, so my army has sustained hits.
They'll just
And it
hang
can
out.
advance in charge for 1 CP.
So you're going to have sustain hits, and you can advance and charge for 1 CP? Sweet. Sounds good to me. Let's see, we have Sabotage and Defend Stronghold, which I think I have to redraw.
Yeah.
And Secure No Man's Land. So I think this is pretty straightforward. Sabotage, I have to do it in a terrain that's not in, or they can't be in my deployment.
Yes.
So this looks like a good option for that. And then Secure No Man's Land, I just need you control 1 objective or you control 2 or more. So, all right, cool. Looks like I have some fairly straightforward secondary objectives here. So we'll go ahead and move these guys onto the actual terrain, or the actual objective. So that's part of my Secure No Man's Land. Don't really need to worry about deep strikes yet. And then Sabotage, we're going to go ahead and have this Ghost Keel move wholly onto the terrain. In fact, we're going to move him up just a little bit. And he's going to go ahead and do that Sabotage for me. Actually, you know what? He's also going to be on the objective. Still doing Sabotage.
While you work through all of that, let's just shout out the Gob Squad here with us. We've got a lot of dice in chat here. Andrew Johnson first to the chat. How's it going? Just so you know, we've got Votan fully primed. Dan's working on getting that studio army painted up for us. So by the end of the month, maybe start of next month, you're going to see a brand new set of Votan on the table. Super excited for it. Dean second, but first in our hearts. Great to see you, Dean. We've got Natalie Hill in here as well. How are you doing, Natalie? Gob Squad. Shouting out Drew, very popular fella, apparently. We've got Connor Hughes in here as well. Connor asking about the Votan. Well, or not the Votan, the Kroot. The Kroot also have been completely primed.
So
as to
excited
include
for them.
A 3-stage Zenithal, which means we get to start slapping pigment on them as early as tomorrow. So we're moving right along, looking at hitting that goal for end of the month to get a painted Kroot army on the table for you. We've got Doomsayer in chat. Hit the Gob Squad banner. How's it going, my friend? We've got, this guy's not a Gob Squad, but I'm going to shout him out. This is United Wargamer. All right, United Wargamer, I met with him yesterday, and he showed me the back end on that software for player scoring that we talked about. Gave me a good walkthrough on that. Super, super exciting, John. Looking forward to an opportunity to link the two of you guys up.
Yep.
And he's going to be able to show you around.
That is going to be great.
It's going to be rad. He's done an incredible job for sure. What's going on, Treachery? How are you, my friend? We've got Fingers and Toes in here as well. Hey, yo. And Andrew Johnson knows us, man. He says rocks and stoners.
I don't know if a bunch of wolves will be able to take out some stealth suits.
They, well, 3 attacks each, hitting on 4s,
Toughness or strength?
4.
Strength 4, so wounding AP.
I think it's none. I'll double check.
Okay.
And then it's 1 damage.
Yeah, I think they'll have a tough time
Confirm for
doing
you,
that.
right? Right, meow. It is. Oh no, it's only 2 attacks each, hitting on 4s, no AP, 1 damage.
There's no way that'll
They're
kill
fine.
them. Yeah. Cool. I think I'm just going to leave them there then. I think it's just going to be a very simple turn 1 for Tau. Kind of another reason why I perhaps wanted to go second was because I knew a turn 1 would be very passive. I don't think it's quite worth sticking my nose out too much, but I do think I'm going to start shuffling some of these guys around as long as they're not getting in line of sight of stuff.
You could have moved that one before Shadow Sun too, so if you need that space.
Oh, fair. Yeah, thank you. I don't think I did, but possibly, because back of his base takes him here, which is much farther than I would need. I think he'd really just need to go to about here. And then, do you have any long-range shooting that I need to be worried about?
Just the Ballista's Dread.
And I don't think you're getting the Ballista's Dread an angle there.
Nope.
And then as for threats, Bjorn is right here, and he's absolutely a threat.
He moves 8.
But he's probably not going to be able to move 26 inches in one go. 8 plus advance maybe, plus a charge. Nope, well out of range. So yeah, we'll put a Riptide there. And I want this Riptide to also kind of make a bit of a move in this direction. So he's going to hop over here. These guys just a little bit out of the way, like so. They hadn't moved, and they really don't need to. All right, cool. I think that will do it for Tau, turn 1. So sabotaging over here for a hopeful 3 points, and then secure no man's land as I hold 2 objectives.
Cool.
Bean Counterman, did you get my
Very
points?
nice. So 2 CP for both of you coming into this turn.
Correct.
Moving right along into my turn.
And come one more time on those secondary points for me, please.
Well, 1 is pending sabotage. I feel like I'll probably get it, but Dan could
Yeah,
have plans.
I'm not stopping it. So
And secure no man's land for 5.
Yeah.
So if you want, you can probably put me in for 3 for the sabotage, but that may have to be.
All right, it's a loan. I'm going to charge interest on it. We'll discuss the VIG
Sounds good.
during the
Sounds
break.
good. I'll have to sacrifice a point for this one.
All right. I got Storm Hostile Objective and Assassination. Looks like Assassination will just be generating me a CP.
I do have Shadow Sun, fairly well protected, I think. And
All your
then,
stuff is lone op
quite a bit of it.
and stealth, pretty much.
Yep.
So I'm not really worried about getting out there and shooting, but I do want to get onto some objectives. So these guys are just going to walk onto the point right there. They're on the lower level. I'm just putting them up there
Yeah.
so that we can see.
You can see them for sure.
We still got that.
In fact, here, I'm going to do the same thing with these stealth boys that are being unnecessarily stealthy.
You're going to advance the Blood Claws, led by Ulrich the Slayer. That's a 1.
Ooh, they are not moving.
I want to re-roll that. That doesn't really get me too
Welcome to the chat, Hobgob Rob. Great to see you, man. Looks like
Rob!
not long you're going to be boarding that plane and heading home.
Ohio!
Connor Hughes asking if anybody is working on anything cool right now. He is currently deconstructing a Riptide to make it work for his entire Kroot-themed army.
Oh, I like the sounds of
which
this.
is exactly what I was talking about, doing
Yeah.
a Kroot army, but using AdMech parts for like cyborg legs and arms,
Yeah.
and then like totally kit bashing like a Riptide or something.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm super pumped to see
That's
what
cool.
you got going.
Yeah, I am as well. Make sure you share because I think there's plenty of us that want to see that.
I'm just not going to move them. Didn't roll high enough advance to get them where I want. So
You got CP?
I'm not going to spend a CP on that just now, just to roll it into another 1. So let's move these
Theory roll.
Assault Intercessors. I guess that's the theory roll there, but they move 15 now. Oop. So they're just getting back here. Let's advance the Impulsor. 2 for 14.
He's moving.
From center to center, it's right here. And that's Ragnar and the Blade Guard. Hopefully they'll be
Sounds
called
like a
Wolf
band
Guard
from
in
the
future.
70s, doesn't it?
Ragnar and the Blade Guard.
Everyone welcome to the stage, Ragnar
and the Blade Guard.
That 7 does not get me there.
Yeah, as we mentioned, we've got Votan Dan's working on, we've got Kroot we're working on in the studio. I do have a red Gobbo. I came into the studio today. There's a red Gobbo on the art desk here. From
Super cool.
Nick at Counterspell.
What? Where? I didn't see this.
Gonna advance the Thunderwolf Cavalry.
So
That's
we're
a
gonna pick
1.
him up December.
Oh, nice.
The 1 turns into
Oh,
a
that is a
2.
cool model.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna spend my free
Neat.
Wolf Lord
Love it.
ability to re-roll the advance on the Thunderbolts.
Is that just Captain -1?
1 into a 1.
No, no.
We're looking good. All right, so he's moving 12. That's as far as I can get.
It's not once per game, is it?
No, no, no.
Okay, thank God.
Once per battle round, which means I'm regenerating it right
Yeah.
away. Pretty much.
Gotcha. I like
This guy does not make it either.
What's going on, Barnyard Wargaming? How is it going, my friend?
Barnyard!
If that name doesn't mean anything to you guys, check out Barnyard Wargaming here on YouTube. He is our Australian cousin, bring fantastic content for 40K.
S-rank.
A special focus on demons as well, so definitely go give him a look. Puts on a great show. Great to see you, Barnyard.
Absolutely.
Oof, out come the wolves.
Gotta do something.
Are you worried about me shooting them?
Well, they're gonna get shot either way, but I don't have the range to get them where I want. I rolled 3 1s for advances in a row, so we're looking good this game so far.
Okay.
Let's advance.
Get
Bjorn.
those out early, you know?
Yeah, that's what it'll say. Let's advance Bjorn. That's the 6 I
Hey,
wanted.
he's moving. He's
So he
moving.
moves 8, so that's a 14-inch. That gets me onto that point.
Smack onto the point.
I don't hate it.
You can scoot. Yeah, scoot that guy back a little bit.
They're definitely gonna get shot. But what can you do? I think that's all my moves. I don't have any charges, no shots. Because if I bring this guy out just to shoot some stealth suits, that's not worth it. You got the -1. I'll get full rerolls to hit against them.
Oh, is that your oath target?
No, it's their.
Oh, it's just
It's the
what he
ballista's
does.
built-in ability.
Oh,
I didn't even pick an oath target. I'll pick the big guy, even though it won't matter.
Sure. And also keep in mind that angle is. No, yeah, you might be able to get.
Barnyard
shot.
is
Depends how
asking
far you
what
move.
all of our go-to factions are for the Gabbos that you'll see on stream. We'll go through those real quick. As you know, John with Tau,
Yeah.
Space Wolf Dan with, you
Can you
guessed
guess
it.
it?
You've got Hobgob Rob here in chat with us. Well, he is a Stinky Demon player. You've got, let's see, you've got... who else do
You
we have
with
in here?
orcs.
Yeah, I'm orcs. That's obvious. Everybody knows that. Everybody knows I'm orcs. We've got Doomsayer. He is a Chaos Knights player, but don't judge him too harshly.
Julian Death Guard or Drakari?
I'd say Death Guard is his
right?
go-to.
Yeah.
Drakari he's picked up, put a lot of time into. And
This is another cut when you get a chance.
Devin's an odd bird because he plays all of them.
Yeah,
Like, he really
he's-
plays a bit of
he's-
everything.
Yeah. I mean, I'd still probably put him at Necrons as,
Yeah,
as his
I would
one.
say that's his. But Custodes are pretty much his.
But yeah, he is a Renaissance man of many armies.
I just know he played probably 4 or 5 games at the cave before we moved into the studio here, and every one of them was a different
army.
every single one of them.
Yeah, I think that's my turn. I'm gonna have to just give it up. Can't maybe even move this guy
Yeah.
back a little further just to not
Coward.
get pop turn 1 from some weird angle this way. So actually, I've been a little further
I was
back
gonna
too.
say, like, if you're worried about a Riptide, he might be able to make it. I mean, I can find out for sure for you. Back of his base, we need to be fully on. So like, yeah, he might be able to like pop out here and shoot that way, but
I'll just keep it safe. I'm back here.
sounds good.
So I'm going to score 4 for Storm Hostile objective, and I'm going to turn in Assassination for a CP. So I'm going to go up to 4 at the start.
How
of
are
your
you getting Storm Hostile?
Oh, Hostile. I thought for some reason I thought I got the one you got.
Oh, secure? No.
No, but I'll turn them both in and still get the CP, but no points.
All right, CP count 3 for each of you.
I'm at 4.
Yes, I'm at 3.
All right, let's see some secondaries.
Alrighty, let's see what we got here. Cleanse and Storm Hostile. All right. So Storm Hostile, I have option here and there. How much OC do you have on that point right now? Probably 5, because those are infiltrators.
3? No, they're not battling.
Oh, they're not battling. Okay. So 3. The best I could do is tie it if I got this guy over here without being able to kill anything. Could try for a cheeky tank shot. Seems difficult. And then there's this option. I would have to take that from Bjorn, which also means getting right in Bjorn's face. And I don't know how I feel about that, to be honest. Well, actually, we might not feel that bad about it. Maybe we drop Farsight, because it's turn 2. Drop Farsight, make a little bit of a screen, take out Bjorn in the process. Very expensive unit to be using as a screen, but that would keep all those wolves out of there, or at least out of my hair for a little bit.
Where would you be dropping them down?
3-inch deep strike somewhere around here. Because how much OC is Bjorn?
I think 3, maybe 2.
3. So if I could get 2 crisis suits on there, I would take that from you.
3.
That, however, would be a ballsy maneuver, as they say. Oh, but I might want to do it. We're going to think on that one a little bit. Let's take a look at cleanse. We have a cleanse option here, and we have a cleanse option here.
He did score 3 for sabotage.
Yep, I did officially get that. Cool. So I think really what we want to do is just put in some violence this way. You've got some wolves out. Let's take some shots at them, at least what we can, and then go from there. Because it is turn 2, so you have your own deep strikes coming in, including a murder fang.
Don't worry about that little guy.
Don't worry about him. Yeah, I'm worried about him. So, we got a cleanse option there, a cleanse option there. So that handles that. Storm Hostile, might just go for it and have some fun. And then shoot wolves with Riptides, and probably just Riptides, I think, because the only one that you got me was up down this angle. So I might be able to get both Riptides there. Let's move them and find out. So he's going to really just do a little bit of a hop to about here.
And no gotchas, but that Thunderwolf unit has a Blood Surge move as well.
Right, they can move after being shot. Yep. No, all good there. I do understand that one. That could have an impact on, because the Blood Surge is D6 or 6?
D6.
D6, and then you could move into Farsight's unit, which would be an issue if I chose to come in and try that.
I dare you.
But if I don't, these guys are primed to just come running in anyway. Good to know. I may actually just keep them back then and not shoot the Thunderwolves.
We do have that poll cooking, folks. Make sure you do cast your vote for the champion this evening.
The champion. Oh, but those Thunderwolves look mighty tempting. Do I want to shoot Thunderwolves or take that point from you? That's the question. And what did you say the OC on Bjorn was? 2?
3.
3? So if I move this guy back to where he was, I could just throw a Riptide in here and sacrifice him essentially for the point. Because he's got 4 OC. Let me double check that actually. He might only have 3, which would defeat the purpose. Let's see. Yes, Riptides are OC4. So that might actually be a decent option. Just go ahead and take the Riptide, move him 10. Let me make sure he can make it with 10. Yeah, it looks like he is just in. So I would be able to just get in there, still take some shots at those wolves, and that'll be that. And then I'll be able to take the point from you and sacrifice a Riptide instead of sacrificing.
City was just in?
Yep.
Yeah, it looks like it. Or maybe just out.
That's what I measured with this, he seemed to be.
Worst case, you can advance to close this.
That's true. Yeah, I could advance. Yeah, first time I measured, I might have bumped him a little bit, but he did seem to be within 10.
I think
Maybe
moving
he's just
around- Well, you
out.
can move right over that. Never mind.
Yeah. Oop, and now I'm moving your unit. My bad. Yeah, maybe he's just out now. Okay. I think I might have pushed him, honestly, but we'll just say maybe I need an advance to go do that. He won't be able to shoot, which is unfortunate. But then I can have the other one still do stuff. Yep, I think we're going to go ahead and advance him and go ahead and do that. All I needed. And we're just going to barely touch here. He will be off the terrain, so you still need, I mean, you got plenty of angles for what you need, but see if I can't maybe get some cover that way as well. All right, so that handles Storm Hostile. I'll be sacrificing a Riptide for that, but I think that's worth it. So then let's go ahead and move this Riptide near him, because I think we'll go ahead and shoot those Thunderwolves now. So he's just going to come out here and do a free pivot, or not a free pivot, but pave 2 for the pivot. And I'm actually going to take a little bit more advantage of that inch to get him outside of 6. Move Shadow Sun back a bit. Maybe we can move him back. And then he does have an angle at those
Connor
guys.
says Utah players, him included, always trying to get that extra inch.
Oh yeah. Go ahead and put some Stealth Boys. No,
Those are Riptides, clearly compensating.
clearly. He advanced, so I could with him, or no, let's do it with these guys. So these guys are going to go ahead and just move their, they're going to advance actually, because we want to, where am I going? Dice trays this way. We want to try to limit your,
How's that feel? One's for your advance.
not great, kind of hate it. Actually, let's just grab one of these from the wall, minus just a little bit. We'll put them about here. So that way one of these guys can see those units
Guiding.
and guide, and then they're going to be in cover a little bit and just screen. Something like that. This guy is going to be doing the cleanse action back here. These guys are going to be doing the cleanse action here. They're going to guide for this Riptide there. This guy, I think, is just going to hang out for the moment. So let's go ahead and move the next thing, which I think is going to be this Ghost Keel. We've got some Assault Intercessors there. And then you can bring in Murder Fang here, which we don't really want. But I think we leave this guy somewhere here and bring these guys back a bit. Yep. We'll just bring them back here. because Murder Fang can't deep strike. He has to come in from strategic, so this will kind of push you back on both of those sides. You'll tear apart some stealth suits, sure. You might kill a Ghost Keel, sure. Okay, cool. I think this will do it. Oh, and at the end of your turn, I'm going to pick these guys up. Sorry, meant to mention that. That being said, I don't think they're going to go anywhere super special. Do that in a moment. Let's spread these guys out. We're just going to move up a little bit and spread out to prevent any deep strikes over here.
It's turn 2.
Yeah, so you can deep strike.
Oh, deep strike, yeah, that. Yeah.
Which you do have deep strike.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. I'm going to move this Ghost Keel this way, still doing cleanse. And then these guys are just going to kind of hang out here. So that way they cut off any deep strike in this area. Yep, cool. I am well screened. There's one more suit that goes with them. So Storm Hostile, got that, just moved a Riptide onto there for 4. Cleanse 1 and 2, got my secondaries under control. So now just some light shooting is what we're going to do. I will get 4 for it, but I think there is a rapid ingress coming.
Yeah, rapid ingress real quick. I'm wondering if I'm going to bring in Murder Fang right now. I don't think you gave me any angles I want to mess with.
That's kind of what I was hoping for.
Because the highest strength on Ghost Kills is what, 8?
Their toughness is 8, yes.
No, strength on their weapons.
Oh, their guns, 8, yes. If you're within 12, it becomes 9.
Okay.
Oh, and then they have a fusion, which would become 10.
Only within 12.
It's only got a 12-inch range, so if you're in range, it's 10.
The thing is, if I put them over here, there's too many things I can shoot at. What's the range on the Ghost Kill guns? 24?
36.
36. Oh, yeah.
Thick as Tau.
Yeah, you're shooting pretty far. I don't think I have anywhere I want to bring them, or bring Murder Fang, but I am going to drop a unit of Assault Intercessors back here where I can fit them. Okay. If I can fit them outside of 9 of that Riptide.
Oh, one thing I just considered, if you move those wolves onto that point, you take that point, and I don't get Storm Hostile, do I? No. So I might not actually be able to shoot those wolves. But it's so tempting, because the Riptide gun into those wolves is just so great. That is a tough call. Nah, we gotta deny you points and get me points. That's what the game is about. So he's gonna hang out and just not shoot, actually. I don't think that really changes much of what I'm gonna do, but if you don't mind, I am gonna just move this guy a little bit this way. That's, I think, the only change I want to.
You said he's 4?
He is 4,
Okay.
yeah. Yeah, because if I would have shot those wolves, just one of them would probably need to go on there. You
They're
can
2
test
each.
it. 2 each, yeah. You would take that, so then I wouldn't get Storm Hostile, and then on top of that, you would get 5 more points at the beginning of your turn. So this is a 9-point choice here, essentially, to just say, Riptide, get out there and probably die, but that's okay. We got plans. Cool, so I think that's going to do it for my turn then. I'm not going to do any shooting unless you gave me an angle over here with the Ghost Keel. No, I don't think you did. If you did, then I'm sure you meant to not, so we'll say you didn't.
Yeah, I could shift them to where
Yeah, you're good. Cool, that's going to do it for me. So I'll get 4 points for Storm Hostile and 4 points for Cleanse.
You're scoring some points, man.
I
but
am.
You left a lot of stuff
I
alive.
did. A lot of it's still alive.
I'm
And
surprised
then I
with
also
that
got
one.
15 primary at the beginning, if you didn't grab me for that.
Yep.
We're not doing primary tonight. I figure
Oh,
secondary
great.
should be fine. Don't be greedy.
Which puts me at 10 for primary. And
We'll do
then-
Dan's primary. No bias.
Let's see. When I'm going up to 4.
And I
puts
am
you at
at 4.
4.
4
I
seats
got-
for
Shouldn't you
both
be
of
at
you?
5 then,
Yes.
or did you spend? Oh, you spent one
I
on a
spent one
rapid
for the
ingress.
rapid.
Yeah.
So I got recover assets and overwhelming force. Seems like I have some stuff I can deal with that. Overwatch, Overwatch, I'm already anticipating it. This is gonna have to be my target here. I think so. My Oath's target.
The Riptide?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Alright, so let's make some moves. I got overwhelming, recover
We'll go ahead and
assets.
close out this poll. The poll asked who has the stupidest face, your champion. And Dan, your face is 64% stupid.
Damn it.
I hate how much I agree.
Alright, some Assault Intercessors coming out. Chat, I am very excited for what's about to happen.
Let's advance the Impulsor. That's a 6.
That is definitely a 6.
So it moves 12 normally. It's going to go right here with the center.
Okay.
And then another 6 just forward.
And a pivot, or?
No pivots.
Oh, okay.
Just,
Oh, you were just
scooching.
moving center. Got it.
I guess I will pivot and do the -2 here.
Sure. Since you were talking about centers and stuff, so I assumed you were pivoting, but don't let me talk you into it.
Let's advance the Thunderwolves. See where I can put them, because from that center they can get pretty far. But I think they're going to be the ones that have to deal with that Riptide.
Rippy T.
Rippy T. Let's see it. Big ol' advance.
Ooh,
That
big
4
enough.
becomes a 5 with the Wolf Lord, so that's going to be a 15-inch move from him. Let's get him. I guess he can't end there, so he's going to get as close as he can right there.
Oh Lord, it's a Wolf Lord. Yeah, I think Dan is gonna try to get these wolves to work here.
15-inch move, I got plenty of moves.
Plenty. Oop, not enough movement to move Earth, Dan.
Earth Shatter.
You can move your wolves, that's it.
Bjorn is hanging out.
Sweet.
I think Ulrich is also just hanging out. Let's bring these Assault Intercessors just a little closer onto the terrain, but just hanging out there. Actually, this had plenty of move. I'm just going to put it on the objective here. It's exposing me a little bit more, but then it denies you the ability to just move onto the objective and steal it without even having to shoot anything.
By the way, before you finish your movement, I do want to warn you. I do have a stratagem that allows me to auto-explode.
How much do they explode for? 6?
D6.
Okay, I'll take it.
Okay. Just before you finish your movement, in case you wanted, that is kind of specifically why I left a 6-inch range here.
Appreciate that.
Was to, and I was just thinking that might be a little bit of a gotcha. So let me go ahead and let you know before the move is over.
Think I'll just have to take it. I think they're gonna hang out. What's their melee like? 2 attacks each.
2 attacks each, strength 4, AP 0, 1 damage. Might be
That's
strength
still
3.
too much for my bruising wolves.
They have 7 wounds among them, 2, 2, and 3.
Yeah,
chassis.
I think we're calling it there. So let's. I still don't want to expose this.
You know I'm coming for it.
So okay, so you can't land there. I'm still gonna just put him right back here.
Sounds good.
All right, that's all my moves. Setting up for the charge. I got pretty much no shooting. This advanced.
I think I'm going to rapid ingress if you're done.
Yeah, of course.
I think I'm going to say a big thank you to Andrew Johnson. His 20th super chat right
Hey.
here on stream with us. That is incredible. We talk about the
Nice.
support of the Gob Squad. Well, Andrew Johnson's a great example of that. $10 super chat. He says landmine for the next. I'm not gonna tell you guys, but we've got a landmine in the field, folks. So watch your step. Thank you again so much for that, Andrew Johnson.
Do you have a thing that lets you consolidate more than you should?
Yes. Death Howl gives me a 6-inch consolidate.
6-inch consolidate. So
Right behind him, Hobgob Rob celebrating being a member for 7 months. You know, not to mention the fact he's like one of the founders of the competitive team for the Hobby Goblins. But great to have you around here, man. Looking forward to having you back on the stream.
Okay, put these guys here just so that way they're ready for a counter into those wolves. I do want to make sure I am well out of range, that being said. I mean, you're going to have to really swing around to get to this guy. So I think that's actually all right.
Well, I will say if I target them both as a target and I get just one guy here, I could Death Howl into them.
You can move in. They do have fall back and shoot, so that's okay. Yeah, because I think we want to keep them there like that. Oh, that guy would be.
All right, new rule. You can't sit still over the table like that because I thought it was frozen. For a second. So just keep a finger moving and just keep a twitch or something for me.
That's what she said. Okay, we'll do that, and we'll have an extra guy on the point just to secure it a little bit more. Don't think you're quite getting that far, and yeah, that'd be a pretty long charge because you would have to go through these guys, which isn't an option to just charge through. So yeah, if you want to risk a 10-inch charge, then get in there.
I'm not picking them as a charge target for sure. So yeah, moving right into the charge phase, I got recover assets. I'm doing with the assault the assault intercessors with jump pack right
That
there.
was a free rapid ingress because it was next to the stealth suits.
So he's still at 4 with the rapid ingress. All right,
You're at 4 as well?
I'm at 4. Let's go right into the charge phase.
Here's a little tip. I don't change your CP until you tell me to change your CP, even if you say you're using a strat.
Fair enough.
That's good. That's probably safe.
Charging both or just the one?
Both, because
One's a guarantee for sure. The other one, you need what, a 4? A
yeah,
3?
and I get the +1 with
So
the
you- oh, so
with the
you'd-
Wolf Lord, so I think it's
But you
pretty
also
guaranteed.
could just pile into them and play safe, right?
4.
I could do that too.
So yeah, you could fail on a 3.
Yeah, I'll just charge this, and we'll see if I can get enough movement
Yes,
to.
I talked him out of it.
There's the 8 going up to a 9.
Nice.
9. So, I want this to go right here. Let's move this one first. And now they're all based. I can't base anymore.
Nice.
So this one will move 9 that way. Be right in engagement.
Nice.
I think you'd have to be outside of engagement.
Well, no, I. Oh, yeah,
you
yeah,
can't
right,
close
right.
engagement, right?
When I pile in, then I.
What's going on, Orcus Maximus? Always
then
great
I
to
do
see that
think-
name in chat.
I do think you have to move closer to the closest enemy unit.
Yes.
So
For
just
the
make sure-
consolidated pilot, not the charge.
Yeah,
oh, not the charge.
part,
Ah, okay.
Yeah, the charge you're given free liberty if you can't go.
If I can't
you can't
engage,
get base to base.
then the
Nice.
ones that
But you
can't
still have to be
engage,
coherent, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Correct. Correct.
Which
And
that isn't an issue, just kind of
Right.
going through the rule. Yeah.
That might be an issue here. All right, we're good. And that's all my charges. I'm keeping
kinda-
everyone.
A little bit over my base if this affects
Oh.
anything, because you're just trying to make sure you're within 2
Yeah,
of that other
within
guy,
2,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, you're still well within 2 right there.
All right, so that's my moves. I'll just pile in here,
Sweet,
and here,
sweet.
and this guy over there. So just 2 will be going this way. Everything else into the Riptide.
Okay.
Let's do the 2 into the stealth suits.
All
You
right.
don't have -1 in
just
melee.
range. Yep. They're just stealthy. Now that you're up and close to them, you know you can see them. Like
I'm gonna
he
pop
caught
a
one with his
CP.
pants down. It was a little embarrassing.
I'm gonna pop a CP, so I'm down to 3 now. And this is go for the throat, so all my attacks have an extra AP now.
Sweet.
So here we go, on 3s. These are into the stealth suit, so that doesn't hit.
No rerolls.
That's a 6 there for
Sustained.
the
Excellent.
sustained. Oh, and the Wolfguard Battle Leader gives me lethal.
Oh,
as
nice.
well.
So one's a lethal.
Yeah, so then these
So
are
take
strength.
one out then,
Well, this is,
because you put the sustain back in.
yes, you're right. Strength 5,
into toughness 4.
All right, looking for 3s. So that is 2 AP2.
2 AP2, so I will need 5s.
That's
One
2
will go
damage.
through. 2 damage. This is the only damage going into them?
No, I have the extra attacks, the wolf and claws.
I'll
but
go ahead and those are 2 damage each or 1
yes.
damage each?
Everything here is going to be 2 damage each, except for the thunder hammers from these are going to be 3 damage.
Now we'll take a regular stealth boy. Leave the commander alive for now.
These are on 4s
Excellent.
and 3s. 3 AP2.
Need 5s again. Well, 1 will go through. 2 damage?
2 damage, yeah.
And this is all the attacks.
Yeah.
I think that one will take on the Shasui, so that way they stay alive with 2 and above battle shock threat. That's the word I'm looking for.
Here is 4
Shasui down to 1.
heirloom weapons into the Riptide. What's the toughness?
Bring it on! Toughness 9.
9. Okay. So these are on 3s.
With the rerolls and sustain. Look at all these 6s. I got your 6s.
And those are
Lethal.
lethals as well. Rerolls, 1 more lethal.
Nice.
So that's 6 more going.
6 more go in. Yeah, sure.
Strength is 5, so looking for 5s.
Okay. Ooh.
These are all AP2.
How many?
11.
11, so 1 out of here. AP2, looking for 4-ups. Not many at all. Damage?
2.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. He is down to 2 wounds.
Perfect. So now I'll move on to my characters.
Okay.
Thunder hammers. Here's the 5 from the Wolf Lord.
Reroll.
No lethals are sustained. This is strength 8, so I need 5s. But he's got my Black Death, so those are 9 mortal wounds, dev wounds. 4
Ooh,
plus
so he's just
anti-vehicle.
dead?
Yeah.
Okay, well then I'm going to go ahead and spend 2 CP and auto-explode. So I am down to 2. Producer man. So that's definitely your Thunderwolves. Maybe Bjorn. I do believe so. And then these
How
boys
much?
here.
That's going to cost you 2 CP.
It did cost me 2 CP.
Okay, yeah. So it's going to be 3 then.
Oh, because I'm within 12
Because you're
of
within
Bjorn.
12 of Bjorn.
Okay, I'm going to use it because I've wanted to use this strat for a while. So we'll spend 3 here to do exactly this. All right, so D6 into your wolves for 1.
All right.
D6 into your assault intercessors for 6. And D6 into Bjorn for 3.
6 would kill 3. I'll pop a CP here to give them a 5-up, feel no pain.
Okay.
Here's 6 mortals, so I'm down to 2 CP now. 6 mortals into the assault intercessors. So instead of you killing 3, you killed 2.
Still take it.
And you said how many to Bjorn?
3.
3. He has a 5-up feel no pain built in. Takes them all.
Takes 3.
He's down to 5.
Excellent.
And then consolidations. I'm going to use my free 6-inch, or my free CP ability to do the 6-inch pilot.
Sounds good.
These guys are already based. Have to go towards the closest enemy. So I'm going to go like this and be in engagement of both of those.
He is actually on top.
This is
So I think you're
5
out
inches, right?
Right, but that's considered
It's 1 in 5.
plunging fire, and I think he's out of 5.
I feel like we're always, that's always changing.
Well, I mean,
Whether
I think
it's
he's higher than
plunging fire or
5
not.
as it is
What
anyway.
we ruled was that those count as plunging fire, even though they're short. But I think they also count for being able to fight underneath. I don't think we've got.
Even though they're actually over 5 inches as well.
It's there's
I think there's,
arguments
like-
about measuring from like what point on the model to another point on the model for 5.
I mean, it
So
is
don't know.
fall
I don't
back
know.
and shoot, so it
Yeah.
fine.
It just gets
yeah.
free shots on him and then
Yeah.
fall back and shoot.
Sure.
All right, so it'll just be them.
Okay.
This will
But I don't think that there should be any terrain on the table that you can't fight. Do you know what I mean?
You just have to get up there. Yeah, doesn't matter either way. All right, so then we'll go with the Ghost Keel first. 3 attacks on 5s and on not a 2. And then we'll do the
2/6.
okay, and then the other Riptide on a 4. 1 wound at your armor.
3 up. Good.
And then the 2 Stealth Boys on 5s. And they might be, let's see what I roll. Oh, that actually might be 2 wounds. I'm not sure if they're strength 4 or strength 3.
I doubt they're 3. I'll just roll those. Failed 1, just in case.
They might be 3. Oh, they're strength 4.
Yep.
Okay.
So I took 1. 1's down to 2.
Sweet! All right. Well
That's
done.
my turn. So for
What's your score look like?
recover assets, I am going to get 3 CP because that one scores end of your opponent's turn. Never mind. So you can stop that by killing them.
Oh, these guys?
Yeah.
Ooh, tempting.
Overwhelming
Then-
force.
Overwhelming force I did get for 3 CP because I killed
the
a unit on
Riptide.
an objective.
Yes, indeed.
John at 2 CP, Dan at 3 CP.
Going up to 2.
3, yes.
Yep. All right. Well done, Dan. Let's. At the end of your turn, I'm going to pick these guys up. Hey, I remembered that time. And let's see what I get. Bring it down! And no prisoners. All right.
Well,
so-
but before we get too deep in there, you said bring it down. You said no prisoners.
Correct.
This is turn 3. So we've got to, of course, say thank you to the Gob Squad. That is our turn 3 sponsor each and every episode. Gob Squad is our membership community who has opened so many doors for us and offered so much support. It is incredible. We appreciate all of that support. So round 3 is for you, baby.
This one's for you, and this one is going to be exciting. All right, so
Oh, also, because my character killed a vehicle, now my army also has lethal hits along with sustain.
ooh, lethal hits.
And
okay.
now that that strat that gave me +1 AP also gives me +1 to wound.
Okay, very
Lance.
nice. All right, so I need to possibly kill those guys to stop recover assets. That'd be kind of nice. Deny Dan some scoring. These guys are up in my stuff, so these Thunderwolves might need to go in one form or another. But we definitely got plans for that. And then
And you got 10 for primary.
I did get 10 for primary, yes, thank you. And then bring it down. So I do have Bjorn. That's a pretty good bring it down target, along with the Impulsor that's full of dudes that want to hurt me. And then you got this guy, but that's going to be tough to get to with your denial. So Bjorn might be the best target if I want to bring in Farsight with a 3-inch deep strike. Just remove him from existence. He's got 5 wounds left.
Yeah.
I think he could probably get that done, but the clapback would be severe.
While you consider that, big thank you to Treachery, another key member of the Gob Squad here, gifting 5 Hobby Goblins memberships to us this evening. Thank you so much for that, Treachery. We sure do appreciate you.
Appreciate it.
Make sure you let me know what you want to do with those landmines for sure.
So this guy doesn't need to go too far to get some shots in him there. So I think we're going to move him up. See if he can't take shots at those guys. Doubt he'd be able to really finish them, but maybe. They are a little bit exposed where they're at. So what angle can I get? Could these guys possibly get there? Push up forward and provide. Yeah, they can definitely see. They don't even need to advance. So I think this screen will just continue to move up. And they're going to be able to do some guiding into those guys, possibly finish them. This guy's going to scoot in this way, so he's within 18. So this will help push back any shenanigans there. This Ghost Keel is going to pop out. You still have Murder Fang and something else in reserve, right?
One more unit of intercessors.
One more.
Assault
So
intercessors.
we still want to be leery of that. So I think we bring a Ghost Keel out here to kind of continue. If you want to bring in Murder Fang in this corner, try for, no, because you could rapid ingress and that'd be an issue. So, I still think the Ghost Keel needs to come out because he needs to help shooting into those guys. No, you know what? Maybe he doesn't. Ghost Keel's going to chill. We'll move a little bit. Thank you. Double check for me that you can't fit Murder Fang right there.
I can't.
You cannot.
Looks like his base is hanging out the edge there.
I do that, and that'll do it. Yep, he's got sight of some wolves now. They're gonna have to fall back. That's fine. So shoot that way. These guys are pretty much fine where they are. Move them up a little bit, still within line to guide. He's gonna fall back and just move this way. He is also going to just fall back. Fall back where? So they need to move. Grenade, move. Stay out of his range. 1 CP for a 3-inch deep strike. And then we're having a good time. Okay. These guys are going to fall back. They can get onto the point, but do I want to get onto the point? Already got a Ghost Keel there, so yep, I think they're just going to fall back this way a bit, just behind here. One of them's on one. So out of that way. Shadow Sun, I think she wants to pop over onto the other side here. And these guys still have their Blood Surge move, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I need to get outside of 6 inches from them, ideally.
John has
Outside of
a
7, technically.
John has a
7.
fan all the way from Australia.
Yeah.
Tuning in to watch here today.
We'd love to hear it.
Indeed, indeed. They run an escape room, so they don't always get to watch when we're live, but they like watching John execute the greater ghoul.
Yep, that does actually change a few things. That makes it a little harder to do what I want to do here, which is a lot of grenades and shooting. But that involved like jumping over you and doing a few other shenanigans, but they're just going to shoot you the old-fashioned way. But staying out of 7 inches. So they're just going to move a little bit around. Hop onto this point and stay out of the 7.
We'll just say we're just outside of 7.
Sounds good. And then, but I also want to make sure you don't have any cheeky angles with the ballista into them.
Nah, this sticks out beyond that. You know.
Okay.
I'd have to get on this side, and I don't have the movement.
Okay.
I can advance and shoot, but it'll cost me a CP, and I don't want to do that.
And then even if you're on that side, that doesn't really help you with this angle moving that way. So I think you'd have to be beyond that. So yeah, I think they're fine there. Within 12, not within 3, but I don't think that matters too much. Or within 6 would have been nice. So let's go ahead and scoot him back of his base would put him back here. Yeah, let's do that.
Wait, what?
Wait, hold on. Let me move this guy right, because you can't just fly over that. So,
How far has he moved?
10. So let's move him. Where is one of these? 3 inches this way. Would put him here. Let's move him another inch. Okay, so I've used 4. He can clear the building now. He would need 6 to get over these guys. Which if I just move them a little bit forward, if you don't mind. That way he can hop back here.
Yep.
Okay, that's good. That'll help me screen there because I still need to screen a couple deep strikes before they come in. These guys will further spread out. I now hold this because it's sticky, so I'm just going to go ahead and get them off the point, so that way there's no shenanigans there. Put them in a big circle. Yep, nothing there. Okay, fairly well screened. All right, because yeah, we got to hit these Thunderwolves hard, so we're going to prepare for that, and then we're going to try to hit these guys as well. So let's get some deep strikes to come in. Got a pack of 3 that can't really get anywhere meaningful at the moment. This is round 2 or 3?
Top of 3.
Top of 3. So I have to bring them in or rapid ingress.
And then CP count for both of you, 2 for John, 3 for Dan.
Yes.
I'm at 2. So you got Murder Fang.
We do have a second landmine in play as well.
Ooh. So this would definitely put them at risk, but then give me some more shots into them. But I don't think that's what I want to do.
Plus 12 inches from this corner. These are
Oh, that's
infiltrators.
right. Yep. So they would have to go somewhere over here, which makes that shot now much more difficult. So they may just have to jump here and join the fun against those guys. They don't have the most powerful shooting out there, but at least it's something, because you're not really putting too much else out there, Dan. Not much else at all.
I know what happens when I stick my neck out against town, okay? They get deleted by ghost kills.
That does tend to happen. You're not wrong. Okay, I think if I put them here, they're fairly far away from, I mean, Bjorn might come running in, but I feel like I can live with that, assuming he's still alive after what I'm about to try to do. And then, yeah, because I don't even know if I'll actually be able to get some shots in on him. So let's make sure of that first. So if I use a 3-inch deep strike over here,
Where's your 12 on that side, Dan?
because you got a 12 there. So if I do a 3-inch deep strike, it'd probably have to be, what, here? And if that's the case, am I within 12? I am just within 12 here. So you'd have to be pushed up to here. Question is, am I within 3? Most definitely. So he might actually be a little tough to get to. So I don't think you gave me the avenue to be able to, because he's off the terrain, so I need to be on the terrain or somehow behind him, and you kind of have this corner covered and that corner covered. Right?
And he goes up to here.
Yeah, so 12.
But then I have
So
these
I'd have
guys
to
here,
put
too.
these guys here, and there's no way. Yep. So bring it down might be tough, but I also have to bring these guys in.
You grabbed your ghost kill.
What? I sure did. He was, what, somewhere around here?
Yeah, you barely moved him so you could get an angle on these.
That's right. Or I could just keep them for the rapid ingress threat, which is, I think, what we have to do. So we're going to hold on to them. These guys don't have to come in, but they will. So I want them to go here. The commander being the most important. And the others should still be within 12. Even with the commander there. So outside of 9. And within 12 of that guy. So maybe they shoot first, something like that. Oh, that's your lord, right?
That's the battle leader.
Yep.
But yeah.
And then that should be screened out
Got me
from...
screened out for sure. Screened out here. Screened out. Yep. Definitely. So,
Yep, I think that'll do it for my movement. I am going to keep these guys. That's right. I wanted to say they were 7 inches away from that guy, so I need to make sure of that.
What's the range on their guns?
12 inches. They are flankers. So they're pretty much exclusively shooting those guys. Okay, side of 7. So this guy actually poses an interesting question. So is this guy within 7 for you to be able to engage with him? Is that how we're playing that?
I moved D6 towards the nearest enemy, and I can end an engagement range. So
Right,
it's,
but
it's
he
not
was-
about, you know.
Yeah. I'll just put him over here then. So that way he's definitely out of the 7 and can still
You
get
had the
shots
range
in
from
there.
here?
10 inches. So back of his base.
Because he
probably.
was up against this, and you fell back to that corner.
Okay, then I'll fall back here with a pivot.
Our dude's guns are falling off.
They are. Or the other option is 10. You could go right here.
But remember, he was right up against this at the start of your turn.
Yep, you're right, because he did fall back. So 10 would put him to here. Which would have him within 6. So where can I stash this guy where you don't have range of him? Oh, well, you are
John's
technically
doing a
on the
fantastic
terrain.
job processing the terror that is in front of him right now. Huh?
Yeah. So this guy's just going to go here then, because you are on the terrain, so you can technically shoot out of it. Or through there. Cool. That'll do there. That way he's got some shots, possibly. And this is one of your captains or lord?
That's
or?
the battle leader, so my lieutenant, and that's the lord.
Okay,
these
so
two
those are the last to
characters.
go, which is good.
Yep.
All right, cool. Rapid ingress, anything, or did you do that already?
Yeah, I'm going to spend it, so I'm going down to 2. And yeah. Wait, was I at already 4 and I spent it to 3?
I get 3.
Okay, so I'm spending it, and I'm right here. Murderfang.
Sounds good. All right, let's get to some shooting, the fun part. These guys need to get hurt. So I think we start with anything that can get out of sight, which I don't think is a whole lot. But let's start here, because I think they'll do a fair amount of damage. So we'll do the burst cannon shots. They are strength 6 from this range. And this is going to be a lot of them. We are going to... We didn't end up spending the CP there, so let's go ahead and spend a CP, because it is, what, 7? They're going to have sustained 1 as well.
It's 8, but it's same thing.
Yeah, same thing. So this is the suits. I'll have them guided by, let's go with this Stealth Boy squad.
And they could fall back and do it?
Yes. Actually, let's do, oh no, they can't see. They're doing that way anyway. So yeah, this Stealth Boy squad. Anything else I want to add? No, I think this should be good. So 3s, re-rolling 1s. And then 2s are sustain. So re-roll this
2s?
guy. Or sorry, 6s are sustain.
Broken.
I was pulling out the 2s. So everything hits and then 3 go back in.
Yep.
And this is strength 6, so 4s, re-rolling 1s. A few 1s to re-roll here. Let's get rid of these 2s.
And the 3s, right?
Huh?
2s and 3s?
Oh, yes, sorry, and 3s. All right, so 4, 6, 10, 14, 15 at -1, no cover.
15 minus 1, no cover. What other guns do you have on that? And what's the AP on all these guns?
They're all going to be AP1. There is a cyclic on the commander that's going to be AP3.
Do you mind if I remove contempt?
No, go ahead.
I gotta take a lot of shots here. And anything AP1 and above puts me on my invuln. So if it's just AP at least, I can
3 ups.
get my 3s.
Yeah.
Failed 1. How much damage?
Wow, just 1.
Did John prime those dice for you, Dan?
There was a
Alright.
blood moon the other night. I won't say why.
All right. Let's do the commander next. This is going to be 16 on 2s, re-rolling 1s.
And this is the same unit.
Yep. Okay, and then 3 sustain. And then 4s, re-rolling 1s. Ooh, good Good thing I got reroll ones. Still a bunch of 2s though. Well, that's better.
Good
4,
conversion.
6, 10 at AP1. Or your armor.
Let's see 3s. All right.
Hey,
That
now
time
you
I
took
failed
some.
3. How many?
1 damage each still.
Right, so he's dead, and then this one will go to 1.
Okay, and now let's go ahead and do the gun drones next. So these are going to be on 4s, re-rolling 1s. And
Do you have a 1 there?
oh, was that a 1?
I thought you had a 1. Yeah. 1 and 2 2s.
And then this is 4s, twin linked. Sweet. 4 at AP1.
3s. 1 more. How much damage?
1 damage still.
Kills him.
Gun drones go brrr. All right, and then we'll go ahead and overcharge the cyclic. Reroll the 1. This is from the commander. All hit. And then this is strength 9 from this range, so 3s, rerolling 1s. Ooh, 2. 1 at -3.
4 up.
2 damage.
2 damage.
Hazard check. He takes it. So he will be down to 5. Okay.
Now,
That is all they're shooting.
I think
They should have all been out of 7, if you recall my intent.
okay. I don't think they're outside of 7 as well. Well, he'd probably have to move back a little bit more.
That's fine, yeah. No, they were around there, but I moved them out onto the point, because keep them out of 7.
If I do it, what does that
Now, do you have to move towards the closest enemy unit?
Yeah, and I think he's all at 7, so I could go in any direction.
Pretty
towards-
much.
towards them, I guess. So let's see what I get,
'Kay.
because I think they're gonna die if I just let them hang out there.
4,
So
they're
4.
moving.
So let's see where I can go from there. Because you can move, shoot, move, right?
I can.
So I'm just gonna scooch it all this way.
Okay.
Get as many on that point as I can.
All right, that actually probably does take some of those guys out of range.
There's
They were,
12.
they were at 9, so if you move them 4,
Yep.
yep. Well done, well done. All right, let's keep shooting. Before you take him out of sight, actually it looks like you did also take both of these 2 on the side out of range, and him as well. So that was a very good move. You took a few people out of
Very
range.
good, yeah.
Yep.
Very good.
Yep.
Taking away some shooting assets is
Always
really
good.
painful for the town.
Yep. But not all of them, so let's go ahead and keep shooting. We're going to do this Riptide next. He's going to be guided by, he should still be able to see here, and so
Oh, yeah.
can they.
Yeah, stealth suit's got an angle there
Yeah.
too.
What do we want? Let's go ahead and have them guided by that flamer suit, though. So I won't have reroll 1s to wound, but I'll still have reroll 1s to hit, because I'm next to Shadow Sun. Alrighty, looking for 3s.
Solid.
And then I will go ahead and use his Nova charge, so any 6s to wound here will be devastating. All right, that looks like
T6.
T6, so 3s, 3 at AP -3, and then 1 devastating.
All right, so these are 4-ups. Takes 1. How much
Nice.
damage?
4 damage each.
So that kills him. And then
4
kills
devastating.
another one. How many more mortals potentially do you have coming in from the rest of your army?
None. Yeah, because he can do a grenade, but he already shot, and I didn't choose to move him after shooting, so he can't move over, so that'd be all the mortals.
All right, I'll just kill another one then.
Okay. Alrighty, and then overcharge test for that. Failing all the overcharge tests.
I don't
today.
hate that.
Yeah, I would imagine. So next we'll go with his missiles. Reroll the 1s. All right, 1 hit. This is strength 8, so 1 wound at AP -1.
Takes it.
2 damage. And then fusion last. hits on a 6, twin linked. I don't think a 10 will do it either way, so fusion does nothing. So you've got 2 left. Let's go ahead and shoot these 2 into that remaining squad. Yeah, so burst cannons.
And they already guided, so
They already guided, yep. So 2 hits on the burst cannons. Strength 6, so I needed 4s, 1 wound at AP 0, actually.
Good.
Okay. And then the fusion from that squad hits. Oh, no, it doesn't. Needs a 4. And then let's go to Shadow Sun. May as well, no, because we want to try to plink off those 2 wounds. Let's actually go over here to, oh no, this squad that I said only 2 can hit. So Flamers and the Cyclic from the commander.
What can hit there? I don't see anything.
These guys? Yeah, he can see your tail popping out from, maybe at least just the commander. Yeah, just the commander looks like it, but he can definitely see your tail from here. Just the commander, that's fine though. He has 3 flamers, so let's start with the Cyclic first. 3 shots, I will overcharge on 2s. Oh no, on 3s because they aren't guided. So 1 hit, 1 wound at AP 3.
Good.
Nice. 3 flamers. 6 shots. Not great. These need 5s here. 2 at AP 1. No cover.
Need 3s. Good.
Well done, Dan. What's next that I have? Let's go with this Ghost Keel next.
Oh no! You still have a Ghost Keel.
I do. I have 2 Ghost Keels, but I think that one's got to go that way. He'll be guided by these stealth boys over here.
Which ones?
The ones that can see this guy?
Didn't they just guide?
No. That was the suits that guided.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, so I'll have reroll 1s to hit and
Oh, I
wound
see, because the
here.
suits can't shoot. Might as well guide with them.
Yeah.
I got it.
Technically, he has a Cyclic. Oh, no, he doesn't. That doesn't have a commander. That was him that just shot. So, yes. They do have some gun drones. We'll get in there. But before that, we'll do the Ghost Keel. So, on 3s, everything hits. And then Strength 8, so 3s again, re-rolling 1s. That's going to be 5 at AP minus 2, no cover.
Need 4s. Oof.
3 damage each.
3 damage each. Same thing, I guess.
And then overcharge test.
So,
Hey, I passed that one.
first one kills.
Yeah.
That's 1. Second 2 kills him. And then last one, you said 3?
Mm-hmm.
I'll put it on the Wolfguard Battle Leader,
Okay.
which starts with one
Starts
thing.
with
Don't
you.
know why. 5. So he's down to 2.
All right, and then fusion remaining. That hits. And that'll wound with a 6, so 1 more at minus 4.
4 damage.
D6. 4.
He's dead.
Sweet. All right, I got Shadow Sun remaining. She'll go ahead and shoot into that guy, guided by nothing, I think. No, technically I could have guided with them when they were around, but I don't think I have the line there anymore, so we'll say I cannot. So yeah, not guided. She still hits on 2s though. Reroll her own 1s. And then strength 11 from this range,
3.
which I don't think matters, so 3s. 2 at minus 4.
1 goes through.
1 goes through. Are you within 9? Yeah, you're definitely within 9, so it's going to be D6 plus 2 for a total of 5.
The Wolf Lord has 7 wounds.
Okay, she can reroll her own 1.
Because he has 6 and the Storm Shield gives him +1. So how many did you do? 4?
5.
5, so he's
Yep.
down to 2.
And then those 2 hit, and then I need 3s here. So 1 at AP 1, or AP 0 actually.
We're good?
All right, and then she has her Fléché Lanceur.
More?
More! More! 4 hits, need 6s, no wounds. All right, Wolf Lord's still alive with 2, but I think that's okay. Yeah, unless I want to do that now. I really got to try to stop the scoring over here. But this is worth 5. Oh, no, because you still hold 3. So removing him from here actually doesn't prevent any scoring from you. Yeah, so I think he's going to stay. Maybe we will overwatch him. But yeah, I am out of shooting over there. So let's take a look at Ghost Keel into those boys, guided by that.
Yep.
All right, so 3s, re-rolling 1s. And
You reroll 1s because you're guided by the suits?
by the suits, yep.
Okay.
And then 2s, re-rolling 1s. It's going to be 4 at -2, no cover.
Need 5s. All dead.
3 damage each. And he'll take 3 on his hazard roll.
Love it.
Yeah, that's been,
I've been
popping
saving
off for you tonight.
all my hazard rolls for Dan tonight.
You saved one. You did get one good.
Yeah, it's 1 out of 4 so far that I've saved on hazard rolls. Cool, that's his shooting. That leaves him. I don't know if they have line of sight of. Yeah, they have line of sight that way, so I guess I'll take advantage of that. Do they all see or just the front one? Looks like 2.
I think just a 2, yeah.
Okay, so we'll do.
Actually, the claw, yeah, get all 3.
Okay. Well, then I'll add 4 more attacks to that for burst cannons. These are on 4s. And probably not going to go anywhere. Strength 6, so 3s.
5s.
Or 5s, that's what I meant. 2 at AP 0.
Good.
All right, and then the one that matters, fusion, doesn't hit. Cool, that's them. Okay, I think I'm still happy with that. Didn't quite kill this one remaining guy, but he's gonna get in there, maybe cause some havoc. I might just overwatch him to death, or at least try to. And yeah, I think that's okay. Unless I dare a charge. Eight-inch charge. We're going for it. Got it. Oh no, I broke it. Oh, no, I didn't. It's magnetized. So got the charge, and we will tank shock. So we'll spend 1 here, and we'll do 9 dice and see if we can get 2 5-ups. Would be nice. 2 5-ups, 2 mortal wounds.
2 mortals.
Yep. I apologize. I did say there was no other way for me to do mortals, but
Alive.
That's okay. It would have ended that with the shooting phase.
no, fair.
So charge phase, new phase.
Did I use my... I haven't yet. I'm going to use my free...
Yes, you did.
What did I use it on?
I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure you did use
I
it.
think I set it at the end of my turn.
Huh?
And then I think I did it at the
Is
end
this
of my
the start
turn.
of the turn?
Yeah, it resets every new battle round, and you're at the top.
Then maybe you haven't used it this battle
Yeah.
round. Yeah, go for it.
Because I spent for...
This is his captain free CP.
Yeah.
So yeah, well,
So
yeah,
I'm going
go
to do
for
it. Need a 5-up, feeling pain
Okay.
against mortals.
Ooh, got them both. Very
But
nice.
you still get your regular melee.
Oh, that's right. And he hasn't fought though, so he will also get some melee.
That's what I'm saying. You fight first. 'cause
Right,
You
right.
still can...
So there's a chance, because he does do 2 damage per hit, but he does hit on 5s. 1. Nope. All right, well that didn't work out.
Real 1s to wound is only in shooting.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Just trying to give you any edge you got.
Yep,
So
yep,
here's the
appreciate it.
5 with the Thunderhammer.
Okay.
Hitting on 3s.
That's great.
Very cool. And I need a 4+ for the flat 2 mortal wounds.
2 mortals. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm down to 9. All right, but I did take that point. Maybe he clears me off of it, maybe not, but that also kind of gets him stuck there. That way he's not going into suits, Shadow Sun,
I could
anything
fall
like
back
that.
in charge.
Oh, you can still fall back in charge. Well, then never mind. Maybe I overwatch him to death. We'll see. All right, but that's going to do it for me. So bring it down, I don't believe I got, so we're going to turn that in for a CP. No prisoners, I do believe I got 5 points. So
You
I
got the
killed
full,
1,
yeah.
2, 3. Yeah, so 5 for no prisoners. And then I go up to 2 CP on Dan's turn.
I'm up to 2 as well. Let's see some secondaries. Sabotage and establish locus. Did I not do that one? Oh, that was recover assets with the center one, which failed, so
Yep.
don't give me that one.
Oh, I believe you still have to keep that, though.
Oh, then I'll spend to
Oh,
reset it.
okay.
That way I just keep the cards.
Sounds good.
Primary?
15.
15. Yep. Couldn't stop him this time.
And you're at. Didn't you just spend your last EV?
Yes, and
For
I
your
got
tank
2.
top?
Because
Oh, 'cause you
bring
turned
it
it.
down, pitched it, and then yeah.
We're being told in chat the strat is during the fight or shooting phase. Tank shock is during the charge phase for your field upgrades.
Oh, yes.
Oh.
I'll put him back. Nope. No, he's dead.
But you do have 1 CP.
Good call.
No, you don't because you used a free one.
Yeah.
So
Good
no
call,
1 CP.
chat.
Yep.
Good call.
Thank you, chat.
Appreciate you guys.
Do I still get a consolidate since I charged?
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, and then I get 2 more wounds back because you would have never done those wounds to me.
Yes.
Thank you, chat.
Correcto.
Good looking out.
All right. So let's pick an oaths target. I think it's gonna be. What kind of shots do they have?
Burst cannon. So strength 6 if you're within 12, strength 5 otherwise. 40 shots if you include the commander, and then a cyclic for an additional 3, and then 6 more. So a lot of volume on that.
That'll be my oaths target.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and advance with Murderfang
Okay.
for 3. That's gonna be a 11-inch move.
Ooh.
Let's see. Can I even get close enough? Probably not. If I land here. Real quick. I'm just going to do some quick measuring if you don't mind.
Go for it.
I need a. Is this the same thing? Is this the dread base?
Looks close enough. So that is 11.
11 would be here. If I charge here, my question is, would I be able to?
Consolidate. Looks like they would be within 7 with a 6-inch, so yes.
Okay, so I'll do that.
Okay.
Murderfang. It's going right here.
Sounds good.
Can you also check the timing of the jump shoot move strat?
I didn't use it, but
I know you didn't.
It's on the shooting phase.
But is it any point during the phase, or is it after you've activated your shots?
You
He
have
can't do it in Overwatch. He can't Overwatch.
No. The question is it any time during the phase,
I
or is it
believe it's immediately
shot?
after you've shot.
All right, let's just double check that real quick. Chat
Sure.
believes it might be a little bit more flexible than that, so let's
Oh, really?
just put it down.
That would actually be interesting. I thought it was definitely immediately after you shot, but I'd be happy to learn otherwise. Shooting phase. Torch Star Gambit. 1 Tau Empire unit from your army that can fly whose attacks have been resolved this phase. If your unit is not within engagement. Oh, wow, yeah, so it could just be at the end of the turn. Chat, thank you. I just got that much better.
You know what? I just thought about it. Sorry, do you mind if I not advance here?
Sure.
And just move the 9 here? Or
That's
move the
fine.
8 here? Because I have to spend a CP to advance and charge. If I spend it, I don't have the CP to consolidate.
Got it.
So I'm just going to move regular here, and then
Okay.
just try to get a decent charge to
Yep,
get
no
that.
worries.
All right, let's advance Ragnar.
No, Dan, this is sweat night. I can't do that to
3.
Dan. I never could.
That is outside of. He jumps out 3, and then moves 9. We're going for it.
Going in for the ghost kill. Staying out of my flamer range.
Yes. Don't need any of that.
Coward. Too spicy for you?
Yes.
Yes. As a matter of fact. It happens to be.
Can't see. Up to 12 is here. Let's advance Ulrich's unit. Try to get them out of that corner. Because right now we're stuck.
I'm not going too fast, Ulrich.
I think I'm just going to have to move them because right now it's bottom of turn 3 and we're not going anywhere. So, so we're hanging out right there. They're all just going to be in a straight line right behind them.
Okay.
Ballistas. 4. 4. Let's get some shots here. I gotta bring these boys in. Jump pack intercessors. Guess I gotta land them in the center again for another recover assets. Unless, yeah, you already screened me for deep strikes, so.
Back here, yes.
Or like in your whole deployment, so I'm not
Yes.
getting any recover assets.
Yeah, because deployment's here.
Safe spot.
I mean, you might, no, because probably between these two, yeah. No, I don't think you can get into my deployment. And recover assets, 2 units have to do it, right? So 1 and 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to advance those assault intercessors.
Okay. Ooh.
It's a 17-inch move. So they got plenty of move. I'm just going to get them right in here.
In the pocket. Sounds good.
That is it. Let's go into shooting. Actually, I think I want to... No, I think Bjorn, I'm going to keep him hidden. Let's go into shooting.
I'm going to rapid ingress real quick.
Wait, before you do that, can't land anywhere back here. Yeah, let's see it.
Okay. Yeah, don't think I'm going into your back line, but what I might do is go here, keep them out of any sort of shooting threat and charge threat, and that way they can come out here and clap back. Even, no, they wouldn't be able to do too much there, but the other option is you got Bjorn over there being a pain in the butt. Murderfang, sorry. And I could just go ahead and place them here. So that way if he does end up going this way, they're in a position to counter attack. Maybe even, no, because I can't heroic intervention a consolidate, it's a charge. So I think we place them here. And that is that. Nope, I can't move that guy. And if you want to attempt an 11-inch charge, well, you can't because he's not close enough. I actually might just put them here, assuming you have nothing that can shoot them, right? Nope, doesn't look like it. What are the guns on an impulsor? Anything I need to worry about?
No.
No, I didn't think so.
Strength 4 at the max.
Okay.
No AP.
And he doesn't, he has a flamer or something?
Just 1 flamer, yeah. And a storm bolter.
So I'll just keep them at a 12. Okay, and then you're not in charge range of anything. Maybe these guys on an 11.
Yeah,
10.
but they're doing an action too.
Oh, that's true. So if you want to charge that, actually I'd be fine with it. I think they're fairly safe. Oh no, this ballistas can see them just fine, can't he? Yep. So we don't want to do that. No ballistas.
You afraid of a ballistas?
Sure am. Can I get them hidden and still be within 2?
I can see that, dude.
You can see that guy?
Oh, we're not counting that hole, are we?
Oh, this hole? No, that is closed.
Were we counting this one?
No, that one's closed as well, but he could see around that
Yeah.
wall. I mean, he can still kind of, yeah, you can see. Cool, so that's where they'll go.
All right, let's go into some shooting. Let's see it. Let's do Murderfang, little heavy flamer into stealth suits.
Okay.
Actually, no, I don't want to shoot them. The Ballistas Dread, everything into them.
Sounds good.
Do they have anything fancy to
Maybe
cover
cover?
shooting?
Yeah, I think they might have cover, but that's probably about it. Otherwise, they are a 3-up.
I don't think you have cover.
No?
From this corner, I can see all your base.
The whole base? Okay, cool. Go for it then.
So here's the last cannon. Let's do, yeah, because crack missile launcher, hitting on 3s. Those hit. Strength is 10, so 3s, or they're T6 or
T5. So
T5,
twos.
so 2s. That's 2, AP 2.
AP2, I need 5s. 1 damage.
This is D6.
Ooh, 3. One's down to 2.
And then the last cannon, 2 shots on 3s. You get full rerolls because you're not below half strength.
Okay.
So there's 2 hits, strength 12, so I'm looking for 2s.
Are you
Nothing
now?
there. All right, good call. Let's go into the impulsor, same thing.
That's not worth a reroll.
No, I need my CP.
Yeah, he has to have his CP
Yeah.
for what he wants to do, so he cannot use it.
Let's do the impulsor, Stormbolter. You are within 12, so let's do double shots there.
Sounds good. Do I have any sort of cover this time?
This is no AP.
Oh, so yes.
1, no AP.
3 up. I'm good.
Good. And then the stubber. You are within rapid fire. And I
Fire
get 5s
rapidly.
here. 2, no AP.
2 no AP, 3 ups. 1 goes through. 1 damage.
Yeah.
One's down to 1.
Let's shoot some pistols. Nope, nothing's in range.
Are you shooting pistols?
We'll shoot them at the
kill's in
ghost
range.
kill, yeah.
I was going to say, may as
Do
well.
6 of those on 3s.
What's your
and-
oath target, by the way?
These guys.
Ah, that's right.
Probably not a good call, but I need 5s here. Strength 4, T8.
Yep. So
Hold on,
6s.
that might be. I think they're strength 4. Yeah. So just the 1, AP 1.
1? AP 1 or?
Yeah,
Oh,
AP
I'm
1.
good.
Yeah. So shot. Ragnar.
Shot,
Hits, need a 6. Nothing. Ballista shot. This is not going to shoot. So, all right, let's go right into charges.
See 'em.
I want to see the impulsor charge that flamer unit. So
Let's do it.
Let's see that.
Nope.
Okay, no biggie. So the Ragnar unit into the ghost keel.
Sounds good. Ooh.
I think I made that. Definitely not.
It was a what, a 3? Oh,
Yeah,
you
I
are
got a
well out of 4. Yeah, you needed a 4. Yes, indeed.
All right, well, I can't re-roll that.
Not if you want to go forward with your plan.
That's not worth just leaving them out there in the open. I think I'm gonna have to just eat it and take this out. Man, that sucks.
No, that's a rough roll. Yep. Ah, Dan.
Only I charge forward.
Yeah, I was gonna
Only
say.
I fail those, man.
This
That's
feels like
so
classic
insane.
Dan I'm up against.
Well, if you spend a reroll and fail it, then you're in Eric territory.
Don't put that out there. I didn't say it for a reason, okay?
Yeah, if they stay there, they're dead. But if Murderfang stays there, he's dead too. And taking out just a unit of stealth suits is not worth it alone. So I think I'm going to have to focus over here.
I mean, the stealth suits are dead no matter what. It's just whether you
Yeah.
wanted to be able to come this way, right? You come this way, you tag them. What does
They're
that
likely
do for
dead. Because I
you?
fight
Oh, because
when
he
you fight
fights
me.
again. That's right. That's right. Ah, I see what you're after. Ooh,
Yeah, I
yep.
think that actually might be more worth it. I'm going to roll over here. There's the
makes it-
7. That's more than enough to get right here.
Okay.
And then that's my only charge. Yeah, Bjorn's out. These guys are just within 12, it looks like. Might as well try.
Go for the 11.
I need the big 11. Nope. All right, Murderfang. What do you got, friend? Do you want to just pick them up, or we got
These guys? Sure. Well, how many attacks is it?
8. Strength 14, twin linked.
But not.
Flat
But
3.
you're not re-rolls,
Nope.
re-rolling and hitting on what, 2s or 3s?
3s. Here,
Yeah,
let me
go ahead and
roll
roll
it.
that up. Yep. And that's why.
That's a lethal and a sustain.
Okay. Okay.
And then 2s. So 5 AP2.
AP2, so I need 5 ups. What's the damage on these?
Flat 3.
Flat 3. So that would kill all 3. So I need plenty of 5 ups here for them to live, but hey, it could happen.
You got it.
1, 2.
Oh, no,
'cause that still
okay.
kills these.
Well, you can reroll.
I could reroll. Is it worth it? Because if this guy lives, I save this squad. I think I'm going to go ahead and try the reroll.
I think that's worth it.
Wait, I was at 3 or 2? So I'm down to... How many CP?
I've got you at 2, but I can't.
Yeah, you're
Okay,
going
so I'm down to
now.
1. Okay. Let's see it.
Yes! I knew you'd get it.
Yes!
So you killed 2?
These 2 will die.
Good old John. Yeah, and he almost just did the pickup.
I did. I thought about it. But then I was like, number of attacks could matter here.
Pile in.
Okay. Oh, my attacks? Oh, 2 attacks.
That's 2 dice.
I deserve that. You know what?
Those are the first floor dice.
They
of the
are. And like,
evening,
I
too.
literally just kind of went to roll them and just went, you know what? Meh. Both miss.
All right, but then I fight again, and probably likely kill him.
Okay.
3s,
Yeah, now you kill.
and then now I'll spend the CP to do it. But this time I'll have to go this way.
Yeah, every time he activates to fight, he can then pile it in.
I do it every time.
Okay, so if I would have known that, I wouldn't spend the CP on that because
not a
it's...
good CP spend.
Yeah, because then I'm not saving myself from anything.
It picks which unit I pile into. Because right now I'll go into this one,
Sure.
or you save the CP and I'll pile into this one. You'd rather do that?
Wait, how does that change that?
Because you pulled bodies to move me this way. Now if I move 6, I'm going to be within range of them. Moving this way.
Oh, so you were first closer here.
I was
But
just...
then because you had to...
Because you pulled 2 bodies here, and then I piled into him. Now, if I move 6, it's that one.
Okay.
Yeah, had you cleared all of them at once, his consolidate would have been in the other direction. Call the ball, John. If you want to save the CP,
Okay.
put it back where it was.
That's wild how that guy works.
It's
Jeez.
crazy. Murderfang is
So it's
nutty.
AP2 on those attacks. Which unit would I prefer to lose? I think
And
I
a
saved...
reminder, this is my oaths target. So I'm
That
going to
is your
get full
oaths.
rolls to hit there.
Yeah. Full rerolls to hit at 3 damage flat. With 8 of them, you need 2 each. 1, 2, 3. So you're not wiping the squad.
Unless I got some 6s there.
Oh, with sustain,
Sustain
and
and
whatnot.
lethals.
Yeah.
What's going on? Yeah, yeet.
What's up? Yeah, yeet.
And then I
Yo,
do have
yeet.
the 4-up invul here. Yeah, we'll go ahead and let you go into Farsight squad.
All right, so I'm down to 0.
Okay.
Tricky thing is you will fight first, so you could kill him right here.
Hey, Connor, that
Oh,
is
I
your
fight
landmine,
first.
sir.
Yeah, it's every
Call the
time.
ball.
I piled into you, so now you get your attacks. And then I'll get to fight after.
I see. So yeah, I will go ahead and use the pile in to get these boys around a little bit. Make sure Farsight's in the action. All right, so well, let's get the dumb stealth or the crisis suits out of the way.
All right,
On
chat
5s.
insists that you've been making some weird noises, and that's a landmine.
There was a landmine for weird noises.
There 100% was.
I have absolutely hit that by now.
I'm going to review the chat.
Like
for that
that's.
One of the things was the maniacal laugh was
I was
suggested.
gonna say, like, I make weird noises at like a rate of 2 per minute.
Hey, it might have been
like, that's
targeted.
been on you.
It might have been targeted.
Need 5s here.
You hit on 5s?
Melee? Yeah.
I thought that was like a better melee unit.
Oh, this isn't Farsight. This is the
Okay,
suits.
okay.
So 1 at. They
What's
do
the
get
strength?
+1 to wounds, so it's strength 5 normally. So I'd need 5s
T9,
down to
yeah.
4s. So 1 at your armor.
Damage?
1.
All right.
All right.
Takes it.
Now
Damage
these
7.
are Farsights. On 2s. And then strength 10, so I would normally need 3s, but +1 to wound, so I need 2s again. 3 at -2.
4s. Damage?
3 each.
6s. Nope, take them all.
Sweet.
So that's another 3. He's down to 4.
Okay.
And he swings again.
All right. He shouldn't be able to wipe this squad unless he gets a John's amount of 6s. Yeah, so I should be all right here. Oh,
Love
that's a
that.
John amount of 6s.
So that is 3 lethals. 3 go back in.
Very
Strength
nice.
is 14.
Ooh.
So 2s, right?
2s.
That is 7 plus 3, 10.
10.
AP2.
AP2. So these are just going to all be 4-ups.
Flat 3.
3 each, so 1 suit's dead, 2 suits dead. You killed all the suits. But Farsight is fine. And there they stand. Do you consolidate or do anything from there?
I guess I could. Sure. No. Oh, yeah. Let's pile into both of them.
It's so dirty.
It feels
This
like
is nuts.
it feels like
Dirty.
This is
Oh my
nuts.
God.
All right, so I guess I have to attack with the Riptide now.
and I could focus Cold Star too. Or yeah, that guy.
Farsight.
Farsight.
No wounds.
I might get to my Oath's target here. No, actually not, because this will be it.
Okay.
I can only pile into him, and he already fought, so that's it. So let's do. Yeah, let's go into the Riptide, because that'll actually deny you some points.
It would,
If
if you kill it.
if I kill it.
Which you could. He's at full. Oh no, he's not. He's at 11. So you could definitely kill him.
2 misses,
Okay.
2 lethals, the 2 sustained. Strength 14, so 3s I'm assuming.
Yep.
To a ninth. So that is 5 plus 2, 7 AP2.
All right. 4-ups. It's 9
He's
total.
alive.
He is alive.
Down to 3?
Down to 2.
Oh, 2, yeah.
Yeah, he was at 11.
Math, bad.
Maths.
Pretty impressive. Man.
Nicely
2 full
done.
units with Murderfang.
Yep. Yep.
And did some work on a Riptide.
Yes, it did.
You got to be careful of that, huh?
Murderfang. Yeah, that
potential-
was nuts.
Potential Battle Shock lose in there. But I do have Established Locus. I set 1 up here, 1 there, and then the Sabotage here with the guys that didn't move. So all that stuff is in. Oh, well, Established Locus I did get for 2. Actually, wait, sorry. Established Locus is just the 1 within the center. So it's just that one, and I do score the 2.
Okay.
Sabotage scores at the end of your turn. So
Alrighty.
you gotta wait on that one.
All right. So my turn.
Yes.
All right. Well done, Dan. That Murderfang did some murdering. Let's see what I get here.
1 CP.
Let's talk about. Oh, you got to do that first and then primary, huh?
Yep. So assassination and containment. Containment's a good one. What are you doing here? You're dead.
Assassination's a easy one for you right here.
Yeah, I was gonna say I pretty much have Murderfang right here, just waiting for it. So we'll probably take advantage of that.
See, I think that was worth more than securing my charge into the
For
ghost kill.
sure, 100%. That was the better play. Because yeah, you killing a ghost kill does relatively little for me. Other than the fact that he is going to do containment probably. And then we'll do another containment over here with this ghost kill. I need to be within what, 9?
9.
So we'll probably have to move him just a bit, but that's no issue. So yeah, he'll move over here. Oh, and then I go up to 2 CP, but I'm gonna go right back down to 1 because I think I will
Auto pass?
auto pass him, so that way I get 15 points in primary.
And you're at 2. Up to 3.
I'm at 1 CP
Yes.
because I used my last one on Death Howl.
So auto pass there. Do I owe you any other battle shocks?
Let's
I
see
don't
the
think so.
theory roll. See if you could have saved your
Let's-
CP.
I sure couldn't
Ooh, that
have.
would've cost you
It
5
was a
points.
wise
That's
play.
an easy, insane bravery.
Yeah,
right
for
there.
sure, for sure. Because now I can fall back with him and shoot and do all that fun stuff. Yep.
Yeah, you got the 15. And it is top of 4. We're flying here.
We are. Let's see. So these guys can move quite a bit if I want them to. But is that going to be enough to get these guys in range? Because I think that's what their target wants to be.
That's why I put them in a Rhino.
So 18 is right here. So I'd have to at least get them up to that, which many of them can without an advance, but they will go ahead and advance. Okay.
Because they have assault guns.
They do. Yeah, that's what the Cold Star does for them. So
And they move 14?
12.
Okay.
But I'm going to go ahead and advance with them. Bigger is better. Nope. So they're moving 13, which I don't think is going to be enough to get all of the ones I want, but should be a fair amount. 13. this a little closer here. So 13, yep, he can just clear this. Put him here. And then 13, just get here. I think there's one that just will not be able to get range. I think that's fine. Yeah, because he can't quite clear that.
So he just like hangs out right here?
Pretty much, as long as I'm outside of range of, yeah.
Yeah, plenty.
So I mean, I could, yeah, so he's definitely out of the 18, the magic, but he does have some gun drones that maybe I can implore to go that way.
Okay.
Now I need a guide target. Oh, at the end of your turn, these guys are picking up. And then you don't have any more deep strikes or anything,
Nope,
right?
everything's on the table.
Excellent. I still need to respect the 12 from those guys
And them.
and them. So where do we put these guys? And these guys are doing the sabotage action, right?
Yes.
So we're going to probably try to...
No, it's them. They were doing, they did recover assets.
Oh, and then it's sabotage you're doing, so
Yeah.
it's these guys. And these guys, I don't think you gave me a spot for 12. Yep, not right here. So I don't think I can stop you from getting the sabotage this time. And these guys are doing nothing then? Or?
No, they're hanging out.
Okay.
They already scored my points.
Clear the dice.
Hi-yah!
I think maybe these guys, I've got 1 CP. Feel like maybe we use that. Nah, Murderfang should be killable from this range.
Should be.
Should be, but might not be. And then these guys are toughness 4, 3 wounds each or something like
3
that?
wounds each, yeah.
Okay. Toughness 4 makes that a little better.
4 up in wounds.
Yeah, so maybe we do a 3-inch deep strike here so we can get them danger close. They can go in that way and then just kind of hang out there.
Pretty sure you good.
Yeah.
And is that 1 CP or 2?
That's 2. Oh, I wouldn't be able to do that anyway.
Yeah, you
so
can't.
never mind. Never mind. They have to be outside of 9. So if I put them here, do they have shots in at... No, because then they'd have to see over that. So, so I think what we have to do is bring these guys, because they are fine. I also really want to shoot into them, so they might not be good for containment. Containment I have to do outside my deployment zone, correct?
Yes.
Do I have to be wholly outside my deployment zone,
Wholly,
or just
yeah.
out of it?
I can double check it for you. Containment.
Yeah, double check if I have to be
Units,
wholly.
1 or more units from your army that are wholly within 9 of 1 or more battlefield edges and
Answers
not
that.
within your deployment zone. Not within, so yeah, not at all.
Oh, you know what? These guys can just jump back here. This guy can do it here, because I can do this
Yep.
edge and that edge.
Absolutely.
So let's do that. They need to be within 9. They move 8, so they're just going to do a
Plenty.
little hop this way.
Little hop to a.
Little hop to a.
I hated that I said that.
But
Delete
you
that from the
did.
records.
Never.
Clip it, chat. Clip it.
He's just going to hop back here. He has 10-inch moves, so should have plenty to do this. That way, if you shoot at him, he's got some cover, but he's going to take some shots in at that guy. Murder Pants. Let's move Farsight. You've got Ballistus shooting here, but I think Farsight is still wanting to move up.
So if you shoot Murderfang and he doesn't die, he can
can shoot
activate.
again, yeah.
No,
Or he can...
I could fight as if it were the fight phase.
Right, but you're not in combat with anything.
But I choose him, right, to activate?
Yeah,
Would
but
he
that
not-
doesn't mean you can move him. You didn't charge, you didn't do anything like that. He has done enough damage.
Yeah, I'm reaching.
Go here and just prime him for, because these guys are going to come back. Oh, that's still your Oots target.
Yeah.
I'm just
It's
going
not
to
gonna be
fall him
relevant.
back here, so that way he's still on the point a little bit. Maybe I can hold on to that. So that's where he's going to go. So I've got shooting in that way. I've got shooting that way. Containment's covered, containment's covered. That frees these guys up, so let's go ahead and move him forward. How much OC do you have on here right now? Plenty, right?
4.
4 from them, so
5,
I can't
'cause
take
the
it
one
from
blade
you.
bird that's on it.
So he can move 10, which would put him somewhere over here, but I don't think I can quite squeeze outside of an inch.
Here.
Nope, looks like I'm in range there. So he's just going to go about this far then. Because he'll, I think, help shoot into these guys. Nah, we'll screen with him. Because I don't think we're going to get close enough to where we can Let's give it a shot. Maybe I charge. I won't have the CP for a tank shock, so yeah, he's just doing this. I can't remove you from that without removing him, so we'll probably just leave it at that. These guys can move 10, and I think they're just going to hop this way. These guys, guide from
One of those
that.
suits is on one.
Yes. Got a guide that way. I need a guide there, so these guys might actually have to guide that way. So that means we need Shadow Sun to be within 6 of these guys, which I think is fine. So we'll put her about here, which would put her within 6 inches of these guys. So that way they get reroll 1s.
So I'm curious, chat, who all's going to be watching that Tyson fight on Friday night?
Oh.
And who are you rooting for?
I'm with Dan on that one.
I feel like it's such a gimmick, but then.
Well, it's obviously a gimmick.
But
yeah,
then
I
at
mean,
the same time, like it sucks because if Tyson takes the dive, it's a lose-lose. If Tyson loses, Jake Paul wins. That's a fail for society. If Tyson wins, then it's just the obvious result, right? And then it was just like, oh, he finally fought a real boxer and lost, obviously. Which
mean-
the only other time he fought another real boxer, he lost badly. So I don't know.
Here's what I'm going to tell you: is it's historic in the fact that Tyson is going to take home $20 million just for showing up.
I did see
Right,
that.
and when you look at like the cards for boxing and professional sports like that, the fighters aren't making that kind of money for what they're doing. And I am the farthest thing from a Jake Paul fan. As a matter of fact, I really want to see Tyson knock him out.
Yeah.
However,
You happy
right,
to see Tyson get paid?
I'm happy to see like that sport getting a little. I mean, let's be honest. Like other promotions are going to have to do better for their fighters. And I mean, look, those fighters could get any job they want to. They chose to go be fighters and work hard. But at the same time, like you're getting punched in the face. That should get paid pretty well.
No, I hear you. I think UFC fighters, or okay, what I was gonna say instead was, Jake Paul, as cringe as he is, were you muted the whole time? As cringe as he is and everything, the one positive he is bringing is like that kind of awareness to the low fighter pay, especially
Yeah.
how much he called out Dana White.
Yeah, big
we're
time.
really getting into the weeds here.
Big
40k channel here, guys. But yeah, the way he calls out Dana White for the super low fighter pay, that's legit. That's the one thing I'll give him. But
No,
I
you
mean,
get
he's
it.
still out there knocking out
I want to see him get his
Tyron
nose
Woodley
broke.
and stuff. I don't know.
Right. I definitely want to see him get his nose broke, and I would love to see him get humbled in some capacity, for sure. But I do agree with you. If there's a world in which Tyson loses the fight, that's gonna be pretty sad for us. Yeah. Yeah, Dean says he kind of wants to see Jake Paul get owned. Treachery says it's only real if Tyson bites his ear off. Jake Paul is becoming a legitimate boxer. This is Connor. But if Tyson doesn't knock him the F out, I think it's just a show.
He's absolutely putting in the training. I won't
yeah.
deny his athleticism, the amount of work ethic he's putting into it, and like I did say, the highlight he's putting on fighter pay is good. But I feel like the fight against Ben Askren, the fight against Tyron Woodley, that was all just
Yeah,
for
I mean,
show.
for sure.
He
But
took a
those were his
big
shots
hit
at
and then
Dana
just
White
got knocked
specifically,
out.
right? taking UFC fighters and picking on them. That was his shot at.
Ex-champions.
Yeah.
It's so like, we gotta get him in there.
And
with
y'all play
someone.
Warhammer?
Yeah, no, I was about to say I am ready to continue here when you are. So I did decide to keep this guy a little closer just for the additional AP going into Murder Fang. Kind of want to make sure he takes him out, hopefully. So yeah, let's get into some shooting. We'll go ahead and start. Yeah, we'll start with this Riptide going into Murder Fang. He will be guided by those stealth boys, I think. No, let's guide with Shadow Sun. I already have the reroll ones to hit, and I don't really feel like I need the reroll ones to wound. I might regret saying that.
And it is on 2 wounds, but they ignore the hit mods and ballistic
They
mods.
do,
So
yep.
it's
So
no
still
worry
hitting
about
on
it being
threes.
bracketed.
Yep. And I'm going to use his Nova Charge ability on this one. So on 3s, rerolling 1s, a lot of 2s. That's too bad. Okay, those hit. And then this is strength 10 from this range, or strength 9 from this range. I don't think that matters too
4s.
much.
It does. It was the breaking point.
Yep, fair enough. And that's just going to be 1 devastating wound at 4 damage.
All right. I need 6 final pains. He's dead.
Sweet.
Does he explode? Nope.
Nice. And then does my guy explode?
You've gotten every single one of those.
He does die.
He does die.
I don't, or actually, you know what? I think we do re-roll it because originally I was saving it for a grenade here. Or no, I need that for the strike and fade. So yeah, we're just gonna let that Riptide die. He doesn't explode.
You don't want to auto-explode?
No, I think I'll pass this time. I was kind of worried that I can also use that stratagem to auto pass. And I would have considered it that.
I read your strats.
Yeah,
I saw that.
yeah. So like that would have been a good auto pass because that would have been devastating explosion for me.
Yeah.
Cool. I got Murder Fang. Cost me a Riptide, but that is fine. Let's go ahead and move over to.
And that does score him his 5 for assassination.
It does. It does. Let's go ahead and move over to this squad. His gun drones are all going to go that way because they can reach. His 18-inch can only, I think, reach here. So, I mean, he'll take some shots at a ballistas, but probably not going to do a whole lot. And they're going to be guided. Ooh,
Just a clarification, not that it matters here. Chat is saying you can't re-roll a Nova Core unless it's built in. It's not on the list of rerolls.
It's a hazardous test, though, right?
wait, what?
They're saying you can't re-roll.
They're saying you can't re-roll the Nova Core unless it's built in to have a reroll because it's not on the list of CP rerolls.
But isn't it just
A
a
hazard test is absolutely
test
on
is
the
on the
list of
CP
CP
reroll,
rolls.
yeah.
100%.
Well, don't look at me like that. I'm just a
You're
messenger.
the one that
No,
read it out loud. I'm shooting the
100.
messenger here.
Yeah. But no,
This
you can
is
definitely
Sparta.
reroll hazard checks. That is for sure.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, we'll go here. We'll have them guided by, who did we say? I think we said those
Fireboys?
Fire Boys, yeah. So going that way. We will, oh, this is tough because I kind of want the sustain 2 here. You know what? Maybe we just leave those guys out there. Because I came into this turn with just 1, right? Or have I spent a CP somewhere? Oh, you know what? I did spend a CP. This could matter for the rapid, or not for the rapid, the Insane Bravery. He was within 5 inches of Shadow Sun, or within 6 inches of Shadow Sun, so on a 5-up, I get that CP back. I don't. So I have the 1. So now it's a matter of do I want Sustain 2 into that squad, really devastate them, but leave them open to retaliation? Or I can shoot at them normally, pull back, and just hope for the best there. Ooh, that's a tough one, because I kind of want the sustain. I think murdering that squad a good bit would take away an asset, so I am going to do it. I'm going to spend 1 for a sustain 2 on these attacks.
Nice.
Dean does say he did misspeak.
Ah, no worries, Dean. So we'll do the 2 suits first. So these are going to be on 3s, re-rolling 1s because of Shadow Sun. 6s are nice. Not many 6s.
Here's 1.
And then let's get rid of these 2s and re-roll the 1s. All right.
Two go
so
back in.
that stays in, and then 2 go
Yeah.
in with that. So then this is strength 5 from this range, so
Threes.
3s. 4.
You don't reroll the 1?
No, because it wasn't guided by the stealth suits. So
Reroll 1 to hit is for the stealth suits, I thought.
that's for Shadow Sun. She
Okay.
gives an aura of reroll 1s to hit.
Gotcha.
So that's going to be 8 at -1. No cover.
8 minus 1, no cover. Do I want to spend my CP here? Probably a lot more guns coming this way.
Oh, and you know what? I get another 5-up roll because they did spend a CP. Nope, still don't get it back.
Fours. Damage?
Not bad. 1 each.
Alright, killed one.
Nice. Nice roll there. So then 16 more from the commander.
Oh god.
He hits on 2s, re-rolling 1s, no 1s to re-roll, and 2 sustained. So the sustain did not work out for me very well, but I guess I got a few extra attacks out of it. And then 3s. That's a pretty good wound roll. 3,
15?
6, 9, 14, 15. Yes, sir. Good counting.
Sometimes I do a little Rain Man counting in that thing. Ooh, that's not good. AP?
-1.
I did not spend. How much damage? 1?
1 each. And you
So
got
I
another
got-
3 right here.
Oh, thank you. So, dead, 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 dead. 5.5.
5.5. All right. 6 gun drones. These are hitting on 4s. Rerolling any 1s. Reroll this 1. I do have at least 1 6. Ooh, 2 6s. So 4 shots go back in. And then these are strength 5 from this range, but twin linked. Ooh. Nice conversion. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7 more at AP1.
Here's an
And all
interesting
these are no
question
cover?
for you.
All
John.
these are no cover. Yep. Yes.
If you use a free strat within 6 of Shadow Sun, can you roll to gain a CP? Or is
would
it
say yeah.
only when you've used
It's,
the CP?
I believe you can because it says whenever you use a strat,
Strat,
you
yeah.
just roll a 5.
There you go.
Yep.
These are 1 damage again?
1 damage again. Yep.
So you killed 2. Because 1 was on 1.
All right, and then 3 shots from the commander for the cyclics. I will overcharge. All hit with +2. And then these are strength 8, so 2s. That's going to be 5 at AP -3.
And no cover on all these?
No cover. Oh, nice. Got some 6s in there.
So damage?
2 each on these.
So these will kill them. Ulrich takes
Oh,
2.
He was on 5 because I think he failed 1. And I will roll a hazard check. Hey, I passed 1. All right, these guys are a little exposed, a little out there now, but
He has a 6 up final pain.
I think
guess
that'll
I
be
should
all
have
right.
slow rolled those because he does have a 5-up invuln, but I'll just take it.
okay.
He's down at 2.
All right, so just him remaining. Awesome. So let's now move over this way. We've got this group of guys that I'm not a huge fan of, so I think we're just going to go into them. So let's do the Ghost Keel, guided by these Stealth Boys. Because then they can guide. They are already guided for what was back there. They no longer have any shots, I think. Well, I don't think they had any to begin with. I put them in the wrong place. Stealth Boy, and then this guy, he'll just shoot normally, I think, because he won't have a guide, but he can see them. He does have -1, but that's the same over there. They're toughness 4, right?
The Blade Guard?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, I'm going to shoot with this one first, guided by those Stealth Boys.
Okay.
So he will have plunge and fire, and I will overcharge, re-rolling the 1s, because guided by Stealth Boys.
Did you roll your overcharge with this?
I did, yes. And then this is strength 8, so 2s, re-rolling 1s, if there were any. That's going to be 6 at AP3, no cover.
All right.
3 damage each.
You killed 4.
Excellent. And then fusion's out of range. So now let's go ahead and have the other Ghost Keel shoot. He will be guided by nothing, so he's going to be hitting on 4s. Not great. No wound on there, but he does have a fusion. Let's try that. That hits. That wounds at -4. -5, sorry.
We're good. 4 up invuln.
Oh, 4 up invuln, nice. All right, let's go to those flamers now. They're just going to shoot 2d6 flamers at you, and they're gun drones. That's good. That's 10, 20, 25, 27 shots.
What's the AP on this?
-2 from this range.
Okay, won't matter.
What did I say? 27. Pretty sure it was 27. So that's 8, 10, 14, 18, 20, 3, 7. All right, these are strength 5, so I should need 3s here. No re-rolls or anything fancy. Still looking pretty good, though.
Is it a buff strength if you're within a certain distance or something?
+1 strength if I'm within 12. And they're
Okay.
12 inches, so as long as I'm within,
Yeah.
then, yep. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 16, 21 at -2, no cover.
These are 1 damage?
1 damage each, yep.
4s. So I think these 2 kill the last 2 blade guard, and these 2 go on to Ragnar.
Okay.
He's got 5 wounds, so he's down to 3.
Okay, and then gun drones. These are on 5s. 2 so far. Oh, well, that's it, because they don't get rerolls or anything fancy. And then 3s with twin linked. 1 at AP2.
Damage?
1 damage.
Down to 2.
All right. What else have I got? I've got those stealth boys. They already guided, so let's go ahead and shoot. Can they see Ragnar? Oh, yeah. He's tall. So we'll put the burst cannons into Ragnar. The fusion we'll put into the impulsor. So let's do the fusion first on a 4. And on a strength 10 from this range, so I'd imagine a 3. And getting on a 5, -4 on that one.
That has the shield dome, so a 5 up invuln.
Nice. All right, and then 8 shots into Ragnar on 4s. And then on 3s. 2 at AP 0.
Good.
Good. All right, that's their shooting. So what is not shot yet? Those guys haven't, but they're doing their thing over there. Or do they have range of, or do they have sight of that impulsor? I guess a couple of them do, but that's flamers, so not really that worth it. May as well, though. Let's see what I have range of. Yeah, I mean, I guess 2 flamers is better than nothing. Let's see what they do to the impulsor. 10, 18 shots.
So you have 2 units of flamers?
Yep. 18 shots on 5s. So I probably, are they toughness 9 or 10 on the impulsor?
9.
9, so I'll need 5s here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 at AP 0 because that is a vehicle.
All right. Takes 2
Yeah,
damage.
see, worth 2 wins. Just 1 wound each.
All right.
Oh, and
Down
then they
to
have gun
9.
drones, I guess. May as well shoot those too. 1 hit. 1 wound, 1 more, AP 0. 1 more damage.
Down to 8.
All right, I think that is pretty much it for my shooting. Yep, think everything's shot. These guys are hanging out. These guys are all around here. Cool. So assassination we got for 5.
No charges?
I mean, these guys are on the wall, but I think that's probably folly, even if they are just little wolves. Because that'll just get you closer for easy. I mean, you're coming out there regardless. I don't think it's going to benefit me much to charge them.
All right.
I could try a ghost keel into Ragnar. If he gets 1 wound through, then he kills him, but Ragnar might just tap him back. And I've got a force right here that if Ragnar moves an inch, I can just delete him. Maybe, who knows.
Hate that.
Yep. And you've got too much on there, so no point in charging that way. Yeah, I don't think I have any charges that I want to do, so we'll keep it there. I will get 5 points, or sorry, 6 points for containment.
Yep.
One here, and then 5 points for assassination.
You are crushing it in the secondary
I
game,
definitely am. Yep. I think I've scored at least 8 secondary every turn.
And I did get my 3 for sabotage
Yes, indeed.
for the last turn, and I am getting 15 points primary. I
Yes,
do have
indeed.
some battle shocks.
I'm at 1.
I'm at 2. I have battle shocks I need to take. Ulrich has a 5+.
Ooh.
He fails. Don't really care about that.
You hear that, Ulrich?
And
You don't care.
Ragnar. He's good.
Ooh.
And because you left Ragnar on 2 wounds, now my army has 6 of Feel No Pain.
Oh,
He's below
big,
half
big.
strength. So lethals, sustain, Feel No Pain. Let's go
Dan's
with,
racking up the sagas here. He's going to be hitting hard. I don't like it. Hopefully I've done enough damage, though, to kind of quell your damage dealing capability.
I think I'm going to pick Cold Star as my oaths. That
Farsight.
Farsight. Yeah.
Sounds good.
He'll move up.
Sounds good.
Let's make that an unfailable charge, just in case. Let's advance Ragnar. Bjorn, I mean.
3.
He moves 8,
11.
so 11 inches. Got him right here. Now Ragnar can move freely, because you don't have the
I
CP to
can't
Overwatch.
overwatch.
But I don't think he really wants to go that far. He can only advance and charge while he's leading a unit. Don't really know how far he wants to go. Just get him right here.
Sounds good.
This will get right here. Jump pack intercessors. Move 12. What do you have for Overwatch stuff there? This?
These guys, volume of fire. I mean, if you leave 1 in range, then that's not really worthwhile, right? But if you leave all of them in range and with reroll 1s to
What's his
hit,
OC?
his 2.
Okay, so I'll just
you control that, right?
I'll have them both, 3 of them on the point like that, outside of line of sight. Cool.
Looks good.
And what's the max points you can get off of primary?
15.
50.
Or
Okay.
50 in total, 15 per round.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't draw secondaries. Silly.
Oh yeah, you might want to do that.
I got Defend Stronghold and Cull the Horde, which is not. Extend battle lines. Cool. Defend and extend battle lines. So I already got extend.
Yeah, I think Dan and I will probably be tying on primary because we're just going to get full 50 by the looks of it. So
Advance.
secondary, my lead in secondary, assuming I have one, might be what clenches it.
I mean, I think you can take a look at the score on the screen and kind of determine your lead.
Yeah, you're crushing it.
Oh wow,
okay. These guys.
I mean, Dan going second does not take away ability, though. I think it'll very much come down to what my final round secondaries are, because if I can't score those, then Dan's definitely got a shot. And there's some what are they called? Whammies, if you remember that old game show. I'm probably aging myself a little bit.
No whammies,
Yeah, no whammy, stop. So hopefully there's no whammies in that deck right now, because I think that would really be what makes the difference.
Big thing is here, if you can't counterplay your primary, then it might be a bridge too far.
Might be. Yeah, because right now I 10 points in primary is all I need to cap that off. So he would have to take this point or my home point to really be able to effectively prevent me from scoring. So, which
I'm gonna
Dan
jump
might
this
be
one
after.
instead. And then these guys will jump that way.
Okay.
Because it's the same distance. Yeah.
Yep, I don't think that's enough for an Overwatch.
Just then he'll tuck in here.
But he's not holding that for you, right?
No, he's not, but he'll come back at the start of my next turn
That's true,
and
yeah.
score it. I rescored that primary, and I'm scoring at the top.
No, you're scoring at the bottom.
Oh, bottom.
Yep, bottom of 5th.
Okay, so, and this is bottom of 4th?
Bottom of 4th, yep.
Alright, so let's go right into...
And what do you get? Defend and extend?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think I can prevent either of those.
We can drop, move, and shoot, right? Or drop, shoot, and move?
I can.
But you'd have to drop outside of 12,
12.
and then you move 12?
And then I'll move 10 with that unit. The only one that moves 12 is this one because of the Cold Star. Which, granted, if you don't tie them up well enough, move 12, move 12. So they possibly could get over there. Difficulty would be taking the point from you because you have what? Oh, you have 3 OC, you have 4 OC. Make sure you're not leaving that corner open now. So 4 OC, I would need.
Good here.
I would need 2 crisis suits on there.
Alright, I'm gonna have to do some shooting then. Let's go right into that. We're gonna shoot the Ballista's Dread into them.
Sounds good.
Let's see the cracked missile launchers. Those hit.
And what's your? Oh, you said Farsight. That's right.
And Ballistas. I hit them both. This is the crack. Strength 10. Double one
Oh
again.
no!
All
Is
right.
that the second time you've done that?
Last
Like
time
I
it was
said,
on the
you're
last
afraid
cannons.
of the ballistas? Yeah.
Those hit. And strength is 12, so 2's here. I'll reroll it. I want to take these guys out. So reroll that 1 into a 1.
Oh my God.
Classic. AP3.
Classic Dan. AP -3. I'll go ahead and take it on this guy in cover, so it becomes AP -2.
I'm at 1. Yeah.
So I need a 5 damage.
This is D6 plus 1
Ooh.
for 4.
Alive with 1.
Yeah, 6 wounds.
5 wounds each. Well, technically
I
5,
rolled a
5,
3
and
with
then
the
4. But yeah.
Alright. And Twin Storm Bolters.
It's fun little tactic for you Tau fans out there. Leave your last crisis suit on 4 wounds instead of bringing it up to 5 with a shield run. That prevents 2 points and bring it down whenever they die. So
Need 5s, Twin Linked. 2 more, no AP.
3s, I'm good.
Alright. Did not advance. So they can shoot, but don't really have any shots. We'll do 2 heavy bolt pistols out into the stealth suits.
-1. Those still hit.
Need 4s. Strength 4. Those 2 wound. AP 1. 1 damage each.
1 damage each, so that
And
will
then
kill a suit.
These 5 into the same one. Same unit.
Are you sure they can all reach? I just removed one that was close to them.
Yeah, the furthest one can reach.
Cool.
That guy.
Just wanted to check.
No problem. Let's see that roll again. Need 4s, right?
Damage 4 or strength 4.
Strength
Yes.
4, yeah. So 3 AP1.
3 AP1. Doesn't look like I have cover, so 4s. 1 will go through. 1 damage.
Yes.
1 will be on 1.
Let's do the heavy flamer from Bjorn into them,
Okay.
and then the Hellfrost cannon into the Ghost Keel.
Sounds good.
No, let's do it all into the Ghost. Hate that thing. It can negate damage coming in.
Sure can. Look at
no.
all these ghost kills. I've done more damage to my own ghost kills than you have, Dan.
Let's
Pointing
put it.
that out.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I've been ignoring them. I haven't touched them once. I even failed my 4-inch charges.
That's true.
ignoring them.
That's true. You're just avoiding ghost kills like the plague.
Lost 6 blade guard doing nothing, and all my blood claws. It's just sad. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take out or put everything into that closer unit here.
The crisis suits?
Yeah.
Okay.
So heavy flamer.
Ooh, big
6 shots. What's their toughness?
5.
So I need 4s. 2 AP1, no cover.
AP1, no cover. Need not that.
1 damage.
1 damage each. One's down to 3.
This is 3 shots. Hellfrost cannon. Strength is 6, so I need 3s here. 1 AP1 or 2 damage. I think it's 1. 2 damage.
AP1, do I get cover?
Not from Bjorn.
You can see the entirety of the base of that back guy.
From
Oh yeah, absolutely. Okay, sorry. Fair enough. How much damage? Sorry.
2.
2. So one's down to 1, I believe. Oh no, one's already down to 1. So that just kills that one.
Yeah, AP1, 2 damage. I'll shoot the impulsor at them.
How
Stormbolt?
impulsive of you. No, you won't.
Didn't do anything. And then the stubborn. 6 shots on 3s. Need 5s. Nothing. All right, let's do some charges.
Charge!
Let's charge Ragnar into both of those units.
Both. Sounds good.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
trying.
Get that out of the way.
He was trying to fail it.
What's that 8? Oh, that's the impulsor.
Oh yeah, the impulsor was a little wounded.
The impulsor will charge into the ghost kill.
Okay. How impulsive. Made that joke twice. Meep, meep.
Ballistas into these things.
Sounds good. These things, they have a name, Dan.
I don't respect it.
No!
These assault intercessors into.
Farsight.
I keep wanting to call him Cold Star, and I know that's not it.
He does have a cold start suit, technically. And before we get too far on this one, I'm going to use his free CP for a 6-up feel no pain when we get to
Okay.
that.
That's in the fight phase?
Yeah.
Okay, because right now I get charges, or mortals on the
wounds.
charge.
Yep. Nothing there.
Just one.
1 mortal,
1 mortal.
so he's down to 7.
And these, I want to charge into your crew.
Ooh,
That's a 7.
that makes it.
Do that again. Mortals on, I think it's 4s. So that's 3.
3 mortals.
I will double check that. I'm pretty sure it's 4s though.
I will assume you are correct
Yep,
and pull
4
3
plus.
crew.
Bjorn, what to do with you? I don't have any cool like fight stuff. I think I just want to take out some stuff. So let's
Is this guy technically on the objective? Since he's in, you can fight him from the bottom, so he should be in range of the objective, right? Or no?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, so right now you have 2 on there, so you don't technically control that unless I remove models allowing you to consolidate into it.
Yep.
Okay, good to know.
Let's charge.
Almost actually even considering a heroic intervention there. Nah, that ghost kill won't do it.
Let's charge Bjorn into the stealth suits.
Okay.
I know I'm going to regret that. But I think that won't work. That's a D3.
That works.
7. Farsight.
Okay. Free CP. He's at 6 up. Feel no pain. Maybe he lives. Probably not.
I'm going to spend my last CP for go for the throat here.
Ooh, going for the throat.
So 1, 2, 3, 4 chain swords.
Okay.
Hitting on 3s.
With reroll. Whoa, look at those.
Holy cow.
Good thing this was a free
right.
CP I spent.
These are,
Great to see you,
Sustained
Connor.
and
Thanks for
lethal.
tuning in, man.
Sustained
We'll see
and
you soon.
lethal. So these are 6 going back in.
Very nice.
Strength is 4.
So you will need 5s.
What's it? His toughness is 5?
Yep.
So I actually need 4s because go for the throat gives me plus
Plus
1
1
to
to
wound.
wound, you need 4s. Okay, okay, you dropped a lot. That makes up for the ridiculous amount of 6s you just rolled.
That's
I know, me complaining.
11
right?
AP2, 1 damage.
11 AP2. So I need 1 damage each.
Yes.
Okay. So these are all going to be on 4 ups because you said AP2. He's a 2 up armor regardless. 4 up invul. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 go through. And then 6 up feel no pain. I'll block 1, so 5 go through. He's down to 2.
Power Fist.
Uh-oh.
Hitting on 3s. Full rerolls. We're good. No sustained lethals. Strength is 8, so I need 2s here.
2s.
These are AP3.
AP3, still 4 ups.
2 damage.
2 damage each, right?
Yes. So 4 feel no pains.
Not worth the reroll. Yeah, can't do the free. And then what can you do from there?
I'm out of CP, so
Looks like you could consolidate into Shadow Sun. But I don't think you, I don't know, you might take me off another point. Why wouldn't you? Well, no, because you wouldn't actually get far enough to do it. So, yeah, you'll go ahead and just die. Unless I roll a ridiculous amount of 6s, which I don't. So, goodbye, Farsight.
all right. Same thing into the Crute.
Okay.
4 chain swords. No rerolls here. On 3s.
Good.
And we got 2 lethals. The sustain will stay in.
Sounds good.
And strength is 4, so 3s, right?
3s, yep. Ooh. Dropped a few.
That is 5, 7, 8, 9.
9 AP2 or AP1?
It was 2 here because I go for the throat.
Okay, I think AP1 cuts anyway. These are crew. Let me double check. Yeah, save 6, no invul, so that'll cut. How many?
9.
9, that'll finish the squad. Well done.
No power fist, but I'll just move on to the objective there.
Keep in mind you are in range of the ghost keel, so you have to pile into the ghost keel.
All good.
Okay. Yes, my ghost keel's gonna kill 3 of them. Watch, chat. Watch. It's not happening. I have to hit with everything, which won't happen.
Ragnar, let's put everything into the crisis suits.
Sounds good?
I don't think he gets boosted when he's alone. Let me double check that. Oh no, he does get buffed. He just only gets advance and charge while he's leading. So this is going to be 8 attacks plus
Okay.
2 on the charge.
Sounds good.
10 attacks, hitting on 2s into the crisis suits.
Nice.
That's 1
Sustain lethal.
lethal. I'll leave that up there.
Yeah, that works.
Strength is 6, getting a buff of 2 into this. So this is 3s. Strength 8.
Yep, it's 3s. So 5.
5, AP3.
AP3, so 6s. None damage.
2 apiece.
They are fully healthy, so you'll need 3 to kill 1, and 1 will be on 1. Oh no, they're at 4. So they're both dead. Because the last one's on 4 wounds.
Cool.
Well done.
Bjorn,
Hey, I found a dice that I dropped.
6 attacks from Bjorn, hitting on 2s.
Ooh.
Yikes. That's a lethal, sustained. Strength is 12.
2s
So
again.
2, so 4 AP2. Damage
2.
3.
Damage 3, so I need 5 ups. Plenty here. That'll kill them both.
here I will pile in.
Okay.
Just have the impulsor left into your ghost keel. Oh, and this one. So 4s, strength 6, so I need not that. And then the ballistus. I don't think it has regular. Yeah, it has armored feet, so it's 5 attacks.
Armored feet? Are you trying to stomp on my crisis suits, Dan?
Yes.
That's rude.
That misses. That's a hit or a lethal and sustained.
Okay.
Then strength is 7, so 3s.
Yep.
That is 3. No AP.
No AP. 3 ups.
1 damage.
1 damage. That's enough to kill a suit.
I don't hate that.
Yeah.
That's all my fighting. Oh, what does she do in melee?
Nothing.
All right, I'll tag her.
Okay.
She's gonna kill me now.
And when I said nothing, I mean she has fusion swords.
Get ready to die.
10 attacks. 8 damage or 8 strength. And you know what? 8 damage too. All right, my fight backs. Shadow Sun, we're gonna have to look her up. We'll just do the ghost keel over here first. 2 hits. The dream's alive. And then strength 6, so 3s.
Haha, I could have caught it. I watched it. I watched it.
1 at your armor over
This
there.
is into Ragnar?
This is into these guys.
Oh, we're good.
Cool. You know what? Now into Ragnar.
No! You mean into the
No.
impulsor, right?
Need a 3, 1 at your armor.
We're good.
All right.
That was 2 damage too, right?
That was.
I just
yeah,
have to
that
throw
would've
it and not
finished
think about it
Yep.
because I would have rolled a 1.
Yep, you would have. I'll go ahead and pile in with these guys. Commander's attacks are on 4s. That's nice. And then the 3 suits are on 5s. Ew, that's one of your dice. Tau melee. Cool. Shadow Sun.
Now I fight again with Bjorn? No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, you're not allowed to have 2 of those, Dan. Shadow Sun's melee, 3 attacks on 4s. Get ready for this. 2 hits. Strength 5.
3s.
2 wounds at your armor into those
3s.
guys.
We're good.
Okay, fine. Ooh, Commander on 4s. Russ, look at this. And then strength 5. I don't know what a ballistic. 6s? Well, I got 2 6s on your armor. 1 damage. Haha, almost there, chat.
Down to 11.
Very, very almost there.
Isn't there? Oh.
Oh, and then the 2 additional suits on 5s. Yep. All right, cool. Those are my attacks. I don't think there's any consolidates to really make. Well, I guess we'll just tag you there. Nah, she's fine. Cool. How'd
That's
you do?
it for me. Defend Stronghold is in progress, and then Extend Battle Lines, I did get the 5 points for.
Very nice.
And it did drop you down to just 5 points primary.
I
for
believe so,
turn
yeah,
5,
'cause you
but I
took
think
that.
you already maxed it.
No, I'll be 5 short of maxing it now. So that could have an effect. Because if I can keep you to just 2 points, no, I have to get you down to also just 1 point in order to take that from you. So it'll probably be pretty tough. But either way, I go up to 2 CP at the top of my turn.
I'm at 1.
I will draw 2 secondaries. These are important. Cull the Horde. I don't think that matters or can be used. Marked for Death. Would you like to choose some Marked for Death targets?
Sure.
And recover assets.
All right. These guys can fall back and shoot.
They sure can. And move 12.
So the far guy cannot see me.
Not by the
So
looks
it'll
of it.
just be the 1. So I'm going to pick, here's my Marked for Death targets. Let's do the Infiltrators.
Okay.
Infiltrators.
Okay.
And the Ghost Kill can also fall back and shoot.
Sure can. Almost everything in my army can fall back and shoot.
I think I'm going to have to pick the extremely weak Fenrizine Wolves.
The wolves. Before I say I'm pitching that or not, oh, I can't pick these guys up because they are in combat, so I don't have that option. Well done,
Love
Dan.
that for me.
Yep. So really, it would just be up to these guys which I think Dan measured out even with a 12. The commander is really the important one, and it doesn't look like he's getting anywhere substantial. Even if he got to right here, I don't think he's getting shots. You do have a guy on the point.
Yeah, I was looking at that.
So
Because that doesn't go past this enough to see me here.
Yeah, I think you're just out. So it would just be that one suit that could get in there if I fell back. And then recover assets. What's that? Gives you a chance. So I think what I am going to do is go ahead and spend the CP here and pitch Marked for Death. And we will get Defend Strongholds. We have to take my stronghold back, which I think is very doable. We got plenty there to do it, I think.
That was probably on your to-do list anyways.
Yeah, it was. All right, let's get into it. Recover assets, I need to do two or more units.
Or 3, right?
Or 3 if one's within your deployment zone, but I think that will be tough.
Yeah, because you can't fall back into actions.
Yep. Yeah, and I don't have anything that can quite get over there, so. But I can still do 1 recover assets here, 1 recover assets back here, wipe these guys out so that you can't threaten them, take out Murder Fang possibly,
Bjorn.
or Bjorn, sorry.
Murder Bjorn.
Yeah, and just removing you from primary doesn't really do me a whole lot of good. So let's just get to some shooting. This Ghost Keel, recover assets. They can recover assets if they go back here. What else can? I need to do 2 units recovering assets, right?
Yeah.
Yes. So this
One in
Ghost
no man's
Keel, I
land.
think, would have to be the other, and 1 in my deployment. So these guys will just move 8 this way. Just chill under here. This guy will fall back. 10. We'll just go here. These guys, I think, will also fall back. Do I want to get greedy? So yeah, they'll fall back. He will jump here. And then we're going to string them out. Okay. So that will give me 2 that can go this way, 1 commander that can go into this guy, maybe finish him off, and then we'll have other plans for Bjorn here.
And your whole army could fall back and shoot?
Pretty much, yeah. A lot of it definitely can. So I could go there, maybe take that guy out, but I think Bjorn is the more important target. So I think he will just fall back. Oops. You know, he can fall back to here, I think. Is he within 6? Does Bjorn have an invul?
No. 2-up save. He halves all incoming damage and has a 5-up field of pain.
Oh, halves damage. So the Meltas are actually going to be fairly useful here. So maybe we keep those there. Shadow Sun will go ahead and fall back.
Did I take any wounds in my phase? When I charged you and stuff in the fightbacks?
I don't think so. Or maybe, yeah, 1 there. Yeah.
Never mind.
Oh yeah, 6-up feel no pain,
Yeah.
that's right. Shadow Sun, she'll go ahead and fall back and just sit right here. She's going to shoot into that guy, try to finish him off. These guys, I think, will fall back from you because you don't have any secondaries I can affect. Do you still have Defend Stronghold?
Yeah.
So I could try to take that from you if I go here anyway. And then just jump here. I just need 2 suits to be able to land on here outside of an inch to take that from you. And that could deny you 3 points. It looks like I do have the space for it. But then the question is, what are they shooting at? So if I move the commander here, 2 guys this way, commander can help shooting. Yep, okay, so I think we'll do that. So the commander will fall back to here. And then we'll have, I need to make sure that I have 2 suits within range, so we'll move this guy 12 and this guy 12. Is that enough to get 2 on there?
And then he still needs to be in.
Yeah, he's, oh, that's right. I don't have a 4th one, do I? So if this guy moves up 8, so I should be able to. It's just a matter of this guy needing to be within 2. This guy I can actually pull back a little bit. Back a little bit. Okay. So yeah, with a 12, he'll be able to jump there too. Okay, that will take defend stronghold. Commander can shoot in this way. These 2 can do really nothing.
I'm going to overwatch that.
Go for it.
Because if I could take this, you can't pull this one.
Yep.
If I could take this guy out, that's going
Then
to
you prevent that. Absolutely, go for it.
All right,
you
so I'm
do
going
that. I'll
to
just keep
get the
doing
full rerolls to hit because you're not below half strength, so that's cool. Let's see the crack.
Good. Nothing.
Let's see the crack.
Ooh,
That's
got
hit.
1.
Need a 3, strength 10.
Ooh.
All right, last cannons.
Wait, strength 10, you needed a 2.
Okay, then I did hit.
Yep. Or wound.
One wound, yeah.
Yep, so 1 at
AP2.
AP2. Do I have, oh yeah, I definitely have cover on some of the unit. I'm good.
Can you take it on?
I mean, the unit has cover, right?
I think you take it on the body.
Okay, so can I just move this guy a little this way so that way I do have the cover then?
I don't know if he had the. Oh, okay.
I mean, he had the movement to go laterally. It was that way that he had no more movement.
Okay. Nothing then.
Actually, I still don't even know.
I
if
don't
have
think so
cover.
either,
Okay,
yeah.
go ahead and roll out. What's the damage?
Not that. Oh, it doesn't kill it either way.
Okay.
It was just D6, so
D6
this 2 doesn't do it.
So he's at 3 remaining. You rolled a 2 or a 3?
I rolled a 2.
2? Okay, so he's at 3. All right, that did get scary, but that's fine. So I think we're good here. A little worried about that.
What's this 5?
That's for the commander, because he did fail a
Oh,
overcharge test. This guy, what's he doing again? Oh yeah, recover assets. 1 here, 1 here. So he can't shoot. So then now how do I take care of these guys effectively? I think these guys might actually have to go here. Yeah, I don't think I have the assets to really spread this that thin, but I think this is what I have to do. Move him here so that way he's got option there. Yeah, this might actually not go my way, but I think that's okay. We're doing the recover assets, defend stronghold. So there's actually a lot of secondary that Dan can counter, which is a little bit on the scarier side, but yeah.
I gotta live.
Yeah, we got to see how this goes. So, all right, cool. Let's get to some shooting. Let's start with. I have 1 CP. So I will be going to 0. So let's do a grenade into this guy. And then I am within 5 of Shadow Sun, so let me see if I get that CP back. I do, so I'm still at 1. And then we'll do the grenade into the ballista for 4 mortal wounds.
3.
3 mortal wounds.
That was 1.
We'll go ahead and do some shooting now. Everything into the ballista that isn't this commander. Commander will put all of his shots into that squad. He will be guided by...
So let me ask you, to move, shoot is 1 CP?
Yes.
So you needed to get that 5+ to be able
If
to
I
even
wanted
do
to
this?
move them, yes.
That's so lucky. Man.
Yeah.
You've
Yeah.
been clutching your rolls.
I
as
haven't,
always.
yeah, I haven't gotten one of those yet, so I felt like it was coming. No, definitely a little bit of a risk that I probably shouldn't have taken, but I did anyway. So yeah, let's do the commander. He will be guided by just these stealth suits back here. They should, no, because they were guiding that way, so I don't want them guiding there. So probably just Shadow Sun. Yeah, we'll just do it Shadow Sun. We got the reroll ones. Yes, you can see right around there. Let's do the commander. He's the interesting one. 16 shots, re-rolling ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 14, 16. Take
This from
out
what
these
into where?
twos. Commander into these guys. Re-rolling ones. Sweet. Well, that would have been a good sustain roll. And then this is threes. Not bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. At AP1, you will have cover.
3s. Damage?
1 each.
Kill 1.
Sweet. And then 3 shots from the cyclic. All hit. Need 2s. All wound at AP3.
6s. Oh, 5s. Good.
Wow. Okay, Dan. All right. Not much I can do about that. That definitely affects things. So let's do the shots that way. 8. This is on 5s because that's not my guided target, but I can still reroll 1s. Those are the hits. These are the rerolls. Nothing extra. Yeah, not much here, but that's fine. 1 wound at...
That's this?
Yeah, at AP1.
Takes it. Damage?
1. And then gun drones.
On ahead. 2 wounds over there. 7.
Gun drones miss. And then we'll spend the 1 CP to move them that way.
Yep.
So, just the 2 that, oops, sorry.
And we're sure the guy here had the range. I think you're good. Yeah, you're good. You're good.
And 12. So we'll just follow up that way. And take his 5 with him. Sweet. And then we'll go ahead and do Shadow Sun that way. You took those guys out of her shot, so she
One
can
here
go
was
that
on
way.
3, right? One of them
no.
took 3 damage from my Overwatch.
Oh, that's right. Yes, yes.
So he's on 3?
Yep.
There's 6 wounds each?
5 wounds.
So he's on 2. I
thought
did
you
3 on.
2. Oh, you did 3? Fair enough. All right, Shadow
No,
Sun
you're right. I did 3.
on 2s for her fusion. Both hit. From this range, it's strength 11.
Need 3s.
3s. 2 at AP5.
That cuts.
Probably kills him. 9 plus 4, 13.
Let's see it. 13. Feel no pains.
Huh?
Nope. Takes away 2. That's still
Enough. All right.
explode.
Good job, Shadow Sun. All right, let's go over to these flamers. We'll put 2 flamers this way. Or actually, let's do some guiding with them first. So they will guide for this ghost keel into Bjorn. We're going to try to finish him off. We will overcharge. All hit. And then this is strength 9, so probably 3s here.
4s.
4s, okay.
He's T9.
So that's only going to be 2 at AP3. No cover.
1 goes through.
Through
Damage.
flat.
Goes down to 2 with a 5 up Fatal Flame. Takes 1.
Nice.
Down to 4.
All right, fusion. And the fusion hits, and then I need a 10 twin linked. So I need not that, a 4, minus 5.
Oh, that cuts.
So D6 plus 2, big ol' 8.
So that's
Well, no, it
the
would
6
be
goes to
3
3,
plus
so
2,
5.
so 5 total. Yep.
takes 3. He's down to 1.
Ooh, still alive. That's all of his shooting. Let's go ahead and go to the other ghost keel over here. Because he can only, now he can also shoot at Bjorn. That's why I put him there. Well, these guys guided. Let's go ahead and shoot with them. We're going to put one flamer into Murder Fangs.
What's the OC on these? 3 each?
2 each. So I should have 4 on there, which I believe ties us.
Yeah.
So this flamer will go here along with his gun drones. Or this one will. These 2 flamers and their gun drones will go into this squad. And then the commander will put his flamer and cyclic into Ragnar. All right, so 3 flamers into Ragnar for 7 shots.
You guys need to give wolves OC?
I do, but only, that's literally what I just looked up. Only character units. And I don't have characters on these.
That was a 6. So that's going to be 5 at AP 2 into Ragnar.
Into Bjorn. Or you are shooting at Ragnar?
That's Ragnar. Yeah, the commander's shooting into Ragnar.
Damage?
1 each.
He's dead.
Sweet. All right, his cyclics go nowhere, but that's fine. Let's do the other suit. This one is into Murderfang, or Bjorn. See, I got it wrong. 9 shots. 2 more. This is strength 5, so I probably need 5s here.
Yeah.
Just 2 at AP -1.
Need 3s. Good.
Good. All right. His gun drones. 1 will hit. 1 will wound at AP -1. There it is. 1 damage. No! Well done. All right, and then the 2 remaining flamers and gun drones into that squad. So that's 7,
9,
10, 13. That's 8, 11, 13. And then I need 3s here. 4, 5, 8 at minus. Let me see if I'm within. Should have put them within 6-inch range, but I might not have. At -1, no cover.
4s. Damage?
1 each.
6.
Okay. And then gun drones. All the gun drones miss. All right, that's their shooting. Unfortunate, they still these little assault intercessors are sticking around. These 2 guys will go ahead and guide for this guy, and he's going to shoot into the assault intercessors, hopefully taking them out. Oh, you know what? I owe you an overcharge for that guy. Good.
Ooh.
And then I'm just going to go ahead and roll the overcharge for him as well.
Okay.
Sweet. So let's see. That's 5, 6 shots, re-rolling 1s to hit and wound. Okay. And then these are strength 8, so I will need, or strength 9 actually, so I'll need 2s, but I re-roll 1s. So 4 at AP -3, no cover.
Need 5s.
AP -3,
6,
no cover,
sorry.
so 6, yeah. 3 damage each.
3 damage each. Here's the first one. Dead. Second one. Dead. So you killed 3.
Excellent. That's enough to take that point back. And then he has a fusion. He'll hit on a 3. Twin linked, and I can re-roll 1s. 1 at -5.
Cuts.
D6 + 2, he's dead. 5 damage. All right, got rid of him. That's nice. So they've shot this ghost keel, he shot. So I think we've done all the shooting that we want to do. Yeah, I think that'll do it. So recover assets, still ongoing. Hopefully I can get that, but Dan is definitely in a position to take that from me. And defend stronghold, kind of the same. So Dan could make a play that way for defend stronghold, maybe even take those guys. He might have to choose between denying me 1, I think. But aside from that, yeah. So that'll do it for me. On to you, Dan.
So all depends on the secondary rolls.
Yep.
So let's see what I get. Bring it down.
Ooh, good one.
Behind enemy lines.
Also a good one.
Okay. I have some battle shocks. This is also going to matter a lot. He has a 5. Fails. So that will stay. Bjorn. He's good. Honestly.
Nice. Could matter.
So I score at the top.
At the
behind
bottom.
Sorry, yeah, but the bottom. This is the end of the game.
Should be 5. Yeah, I think so.
Can I even win it? With 15, I'll go up to 73,
78. And then
Eight.
how much can you score?
and then I'd need 9.
so
I
you get
can't.
4.
Right
You would need to
behind.
kill a lot of Bring It Down. And that's also assuming you stop the 3 points that I might be getting from either one of those. So I think it's possible. It's just going to be real
No, because
tough.
he didn't give you those scores, did he?
You don't have those scores yet, so
I
when
don't.
those scores go in, the gap gets bigger.
Yeah. So we can call it.
Yeah, you sure?
Yeah. I think even if I have a really clutch turn, not
Going up
gonna
to
not gonna
78.
get it.
You need 87, so you'd need 9 more. So you would need 5 from Bring It Down to tie it, which means you
Because
need
let's
to
say I
kill-
get the 4 for behind,
Yeah,
right?
sure. Which I think you can easily get, for
Because
sure.
1, 2.
Yep.
That's easy.
You
and
just
I-
might not want to move him, because I would absolutely Overwatch.
You couldn't afford it.
Well, just theoretically.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, I mean theoretically, I think it is out of range because, like you brought up, we'd have to knock out both of those secondaries for that score
To stay.
that is no longer up there to matter. And unfortunately, I don't think that he can do all of that and bring all the weapons to bear for enough Bring It Down.
Yep.
Let's see if
A
I-
really great game, guys. A really great game. Obviously, John hit
Real
the
quick.
ground running with secondaries.
Real quick, if I
So
spent my
fast.
last CP for marked for death, what would have been your marked? Because then that changes things, right?
Marked.
oh, not
let's-
even. No, sorry, because I max 6 would bring it down. Oh no, there's no max.
There is no max, yeah. So marked would be 5, which could tie the game if you stop both secondaries.
Not worth it.
Okay,
we can call
fair
it.
enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Sorted.
Definitely a great game. Hey, I wasn't going anywhere. Burned all the calories to get here. I'm stuck here for a moment. Definitely a great game though. Very close. A couple of secondaries getting miffed in the beginning for John could have really kept you back in it, but the tactical is what it is.
There's
man.
a little RNG sometimes.
And failing a
Sometimes you're
4-inch
going to get those
charge.
good
Yeah,
secondaries.
that was rough.
And those 4-inch charges, yeah. Definitely epic play back here with Murderfang. But we'll break all that down here in a moment. So Dan, let's kick it off with you tonight. Victory, just barely evaded you. What changes might you make to the way that you laid this out?
Being more careful with my movements. I was moving through my turns pretty quickly, but like a thing like that would have denied a whole bunch of points there. Not rolling so many ones with my advances because I just wasted so many units. The Bloodclaw units died, or the Bloodclaw unit died. The Blade Guards died. Ragnar died without. They all died without doing anything.
Right.
Failing charges, whiffing on the charges, or whiffing when I do make the charge in. It's rough times, but dice.
So you're saying that
Happens
the
always
big
sometimes.
change you would make is just all around less sucking.
Yeah, pretty much.
got it.
Tighten the game up and yeah.
Hey, it's not always, at the end of the game, there's not always the option to say, hey, this was a clear error that I didn't make. We are playing a game that is rife with RNG, and sometimes dice and probability is just going to get away from you, and that is an acceptable answer. I think you played it well from what I looked at it from watching the game.
definitely
Like
agree.
you said, those advances really hurt you from being able to develop and get that counterplay out in the field. But by and large, you had several very big plays that really kept you in the game quite a bit. So MVP. MVP is probably pretty obvious this evening.
The
right?
two dreads always, man. Bjorn helping me avoid overwatches, and Murderfang obviously taking out so many bodies in the
Crushed
one turn
it.
he was alive.
And
It's very
Murderfang
nice.
this close to picking up 3 units
Yeah.
on one single charge activation.
Yep.
Absolutely incredible. Something that you absolutely have to account for with Murderfang on the field is understanding not only can he consolidate and then force a fight to be able to fight again, but with the Champions of Rust, being able to get that 1 CP spend for the 6-inch consolidate means you've got to have screens for your screens.
And that's not just once time. That's not just one time. It's every time you consolidate after you use the
It's
strat.
just 6 inches
6
now?
inches everywhere. So you just
Wow.
ping pong everywhere. As long as
Yeah.
you're killing the unit and clearing it, you just keep consolidating into the next thing.
But it makes it very important that you do have a hardy unit somewhere in that mix that can potentially tar pit him. That, yeah, he might be able to get the fights in it, but you're going to survive and you're going to stop his rampage, much like we saw with the Storm Surge here.
Yep.
Or Riptide.
Riptide.
Yeah. All right, so John, another one in the books. You're able to squeak this one by.
Yep,
And
yep.
an upset chat's champion this evening. What do you attribute it to?
Chat.
Dan rolling a bunch of ones on advances.
No, there was that. I was rolling a bunch of ones on hazard, so
That's
I don't
fair.
feel that
That
bad
is
for
true.
him there. I probably did a good 15 mortal wounds to myself on hazards this entire game. That's not really an exaggeration.
That's true.
I mean, I think a lot of it. So Dan played a very smart game with not. I was really hoping Dan would just bring stuff out to bear, but he was very conservative, which kind of made the scoring game a little tougher. I did manage to get a lot of great secondaries to start with, but I couldn't quite fully take advantage of it because Dan wasn't letting me kind of push the numbers in my favor by exposing stuff until easily turn 3. Which makes it so that way turn 4 and 5, I'm not tabling him and just doing whatever I want on the table, which is ideally where I want to go.
And of course, top of turn, meaning that he's actually got that initiative at the bottom of 5, which means your
Exactly.
turns 4 and 5, you really have to front load that turn 5 in order to stay in it.
Exactly. And I did play fairly aggressive. I did my best to kind of quell Murder Fang over here, but he still managed to get in there. That 6-inch consolidate is to be respected, for sure. Definitely,
is nutty.
Definitely learned a bit today on that one. And I think that really kind of helped me out because Dan was playing conservative. Instead of also playing conservative, I went a little more aggressive and took advantage of the space that he was giving. I was scoring 10 points in primary. If you're letting a Tau player score primary, that could go the wrong way for you at that point, because that's really where we suffer. You should be able to take me off primary, I'm going to take you right back off it, and back and forth where the primary score is low.
Especially in a game where you're denying 1 pip of primary and maybe one of these secondaries, all of a sudden now the game shifts.
Exactly,
Right.
exactly. So yeah, I think that's kind of what I probably did well here was meeting Dan's conservativeness with my own Tau aggression. Which a lot of Tau players will stay a little hidden, try to stay in those gun lanes, stay as far away as possible. But sometimes you got to recognize when you can move up, when you have the space to do that. So.
Well, great game tonight, guys. Definitely appreciate you guys showing up. Well, Dan, I hate to tell you that, with the letting down chat and pulling in the 5 dice from that, of course.
I don't know how many times I've read this these credits.
Well, unfortunately, John's going to do it tonight because yep, he scored all of the landmines, and plus he was a little slippery in the midst.
He dropped some
couple
dice.
of points here this evening. So Dan with 7, John with 10.
Whoa.
John's going to bring us some
All
spicy
right.
credits.
I'll take a
so
seat.
tonight's vibe, let's just double check it. Dan, if you'll go work that computer for me
Yep.
and just double check that vibe. I believe it's Macho Man Randy
Macho
Savage.
Man Randy Savage for sure.
right.
Oh yeah!
Bringing us tonight's credits. Before we go, Gob Squad, thank you guys all again so much for the support. This is for you.
3 minutes of playtime.
All right, chat. I've got you for 3 minutes.
I guess we gotta do this.
It's gonna take 3 minutes to get these credits rolling, but when they do, oh, have I got you. Hobgobo's Moonlit Inari, B. Raven's Treachery, Jason Langer, White Chocolate, I See You.
Oh yeah!
Oh yeah! Jason Chihawk, Ash, Sean Hannon, Eric, Hobgob Rob. Oh yeah! Jeremy Painter, Alvin Bonov. We've got Eli G. Oh, I've got you, Eli G. You have no idea, but I do. We've got Jose Eduardo, Dorian Bashaw. If you come in here, you'd better be with a chair. We've also got Caleb White.
the top ropes.
Castellan.
Guys, thank you so much for joining us for another Hobby Goblins Cave Reps.
Oh,
Counterspell
yeah.
games. Make sure you tune in tomorrow night as we do some content planning for the Gob Squad. Make sure you let us know what stuff you would like to see, and then immediately following that, we're going to be painting something up here in the studio, so we hope to see you there. Until next time, catchphrase.